Told you.
Yeah.
You'll give him one instruction.
I'll get
This
some
is
more.
why we argue.
I'll get some more. I'll get
Part
some more.
1
I think you might have a kink, Huss.
out of 2 episodes
Women talking to you like that.
for PCS.
100%.
Yeah, I think you generally do.
First of all, I'm just,
And Bisola's smiling because she knows it.
100%. He loves it down.
I'm just not an aggressive. You know
You
what
don't
I
have to be
mean?
aggressive to enjoy that.
I don't be biting back. You know, I love black women. If she was white,
Why? No, but why did you not-
I would have said, "Just shut up, bruv."
See, that's insane.
Yeah, no qualms.
I'm not here to kink shame, bro.
Great. Wonderful. Do you know we've got a?
No.
No.
You know, after this year,
It's first day on set.
we've got a £200 tab at Thingy Nova.
Never don't sell liquor, do they? Because it's
They
another
do.
liquor, isn't it?
They do to our car. Yeah.
Part 1 of 2. We are the Post Credit Scene podcast. And it's a
sir.
14 HQ original. And it's the final episodes of 2025. It's been a really interesting year for film and TV, up and down. The ending of this year is f***ing crazy, to be fair. With a lot of mergers, purchases, acquisitions, and so on and so forth. We discussed it previously on the last ep. Manny, you weren't here
Okay.
when me and Huss discussed it with Redder. Biss was here? Yeah, she was here. She was all over Redder.
Crazy.
Huss was doing hella flirting.
I was what?
Huh?
I wasn't even sober that episode.
You
How
know what's
about that?
unfair?
Because you were doing hella flirting.
Yeah, we haven't really had... See, if women come on the pod, it's kind of hard to flirt for us because it's like, we have to be...
Yeah, we can't.
We can't.
to be on job.
It's creepy.
You don't wanna see
We're inviting you on the
like
pod to flirt.
Guys, I don't flirt. No, that's actually so unfair. God forbid you ask someone a question about themselves, suddenly he's flirting. When guys did it, was it not flirting?
Who did I flirt with?
Also, guys said to Redder, yeah, were you guys just chopping in that opening scene, yeah? And no one batted an eyelid. If I said
so
that,
true.
if I said that, Bisola, you
It's
freaky
your
fuck.
tone.
And it's also the way you ask the
You would've
questions.
said it-
It's really
you would've said it
important.
so much differently.
I said, oh, you guys.
Because I insinuated,
No,
I didn't
you
actually
would've
ask
said
anything.
You
I just
know,
said,
look at you. I know you won't.
the difference
got
was...
me.
Okay, so no, go on.
No, the difference was I said, did you guys... I didn't say anything else. I just said, did...
Yeah.
So
So I alluded. I didn't say anything.
Journalistic integrity.
Come on, man. You know the
Same.
vibes.
Journalistic
Yes,
integrity
sir.
too.
I was listening to this is Monday show a few weeks back. With
Turn up. All right, next.
No, I'm not saying the name. With one of the guests in it. I promise you, I could hear Bisola trying her best to keep herself together.
What, you feel like she was throbbing?
Huh?
This problem is crazy.
No,
That's wild. That's wild.
This problem is wild.
I just
So many acquisitions.
yeah.
Well, just quickly though, in all honesty, my cup, I think.
Yeah.
What are your brief thoughts, because we want to get into the episode and it's
Sure,
going to be a
sure.
lengthy one. What are your thoughts on the potential acquisition of Warner by Netflix or Paramount? Universal seem out of the race, so top 2.
First of all, Netflix is definitely lesser to evil in comparison to Netflix and Paramount. I don't know what Bisola and Huss are currently doing. We're podding right now.
Sorry.
Let's be professional.
No, he's trying to raise his voice at me.
So,
That's your relationship, it's fine, man. You two just who you are.
Anyways, yeah, Netflix definitely the lesser two evils, but just in general, I just don't like the ideas of one company, one entity having so much of the market share within any sort of sector or any sort of business. It's not good for competition. It's not good for innovation. It's not good for creativity. So ideally, it doesn't go through, and then there needs to be a lot more restrictions and laws in terms of being able to just purchase whatever you want and have a monopoly
They
within
used to
certain
be.
sectors.
That's the problem.
But there still is, but they found
They find
ways-
loopholes.
Yeah.
They found
They
loopholes.
found loopholes. There was a specific law in America anyway. I'm forgetting the name of it now, right? But
the monopoly law.
yeah, it's essentially a monopoly law, right? And like every few years, that kind of has like a kind of like, I guess a counter. I'm forgetting the word for it, but that you have to kind of like renew it. And the current Supreme Court just didn't do that. That's why we have kind of like so many companies who made their offshoots of their own streaming companies, like MGM. Obviously, Paramount came off that and stuff like that. And then now, because there's no kind of like roadblock, I guess, to owning such a monopoly, and with the current government that's currently
Disney
going on
got
as well,
stopped.
it's just like.
You know what I mean? So after Disney bought Fox, they were in court. I think
But that was
they're
when
still in court
when
for
the act was still kind of like in effect.
Yeah.
Like if
and they successfully bought Fox and
Fox, yeah.
FX and Hulu and
LucasArts and everything like that.
Yeah.
Interesting. That was a good try.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw something that might be in our top 5. I liked it. Yeah.
Guaranteed my top 5.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the access right.
Interesting.
But yeah, hopefully that's gonna happen. But we'll see.
We'll see what happens with HBO, with Warner, etc. etc. This is going to be a busy episode. It might be a lengthy one as well, but we will try to be efficient with time. We're going to be going through our top 5 TV shows of 2025. Woo! Before we do so, let's do a check-in. How everyone's doing. Mental health, inside, outside. How you guys feeling? Bisola, start with you. How are you?
Absolutely fab. Keep going. We've got to make this faster.
Yeah, I'm good, man. What I'm thinking is
Can someone at least say they're a bit depressed or something that would like liven me up a bit? Someone? Anyone? Go
You're
ahead.
sick in the head, you know that.
Okay, fair enough.
When you said mental health, I said there's no way this can go well.
I'm good. I'm alive.
That's a shame. How are you?
That's interesting.
I'm going on holiday soon, so I'm feeling great.
So you're gonna feel great, but right now?
No, I'm feeling great because I'm looking forward to it.
How are you?
I'm alright.
How are you?
Yeah.
I'm alright. Yeah, I'm always alright though. It's always alright, man.
Yeah.
Can never be too up or down. You know what I'm saying? T, how are you? You see, have you noticed she's alright today because Kiz ain't here? Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
She ain't been rude to anyone. Actually,
All
no.
of a sudden,
That's you two. That's what you do. So it's different.
Fam, do you not want to sit down, fam? Is it because when you
Leave
sit, it's the
him.
same height as
No
when you
one
stand?
cares. No one actually cares.
we're cutting that.
See, that's power. Power is power.
If that's Kiz is like, yes sir. Let me sit down myself.
So yes, sir. So yes, sir.
Power is power for real, man. Yeah, man. He was on his Cersei thing. Anyway, it's been a really interesting year for TV shows. Before we actually get into the top 5, I think it's worth us doing some honourable mentions for TV shows that, you know, that might have made the top 5 we were considering putting in there, but just didn't make it for whatever reason. Man, I want to start with you because you weren't on the pod last step, and neither was Jason, so you two can maybe kick us off. Don't try not to take too long with these honourable mentions, but also tell us why they just didn't make it, but why they could have at the same time.
Cool. Honourable mentions that I think people would not put in their top 5s. Black Mirror season 7.
I thought that was a good shit. Yeah, that was
Came out this year.
Come out this year, yeah.
That was good.
I
Paul
think that was,
Giamatti's episode was really good.
Which one?
Paul Giamatti's episode.
Yeah, I think that was my favourite. I'm sure that was number 1.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, really enjoyable. The best Black Mirror season.
Oh, Tracy Ellis Ross's one as well.
That's actually the best one.
That was the first one. That was
The doctor one. The doctor one. Do you remember where she was the doctor and she was
It's about description plan.
Yeah. But that was the first episode. I can't remember the name.
Really
Common
good.
people, no?
There you go.
That's unlike you
What?
to remember names.
Black Mirror, yeah. It's the only one.
Yeah.
We're about to
Paul
see
Giamatti
today.
was Eulogy was flipping fantastic.
That's unlike you as well.
I hate you.
Come on, Black Mirror. Come on, let's be
Oh, yeah,
serious.
Black
Black
Mirror,
Mirror, because you have to remember the names. That's the
Black
reason.
Mirror.
Let's-
Sorry.
Yeah, really good season. I think that's the best Black Mirror season we had since season 4, maybe. Might have been better than season 4.
Nah, that's a stretch.
I don't think that's a stretch because season 4 has got some. Season 4 has got some.
What else you got for us?
that was your like
Common side effects will be in my honourable mentions.
Really? That
Yes.
is interesting.
That will be my number 6 on my list. I don't know if anyone else has common side effects in the thing.
Nope.
So I'll talk about it briefly because I think it does deserve a little bit of conversation. Common side effects is an animated TV show that follows this one individual that discovers a mushroom that essentially heals all injuries, all pains, and everything. And then there's pharmaceutical companies that are trying to get hands on this mushroom to obviously monetize it, make money off it. And throughout the whole TV show does explore themes of the issue with the healthcare system within America, also the issue with capitalism within America, and also explores like people that have conspiracy theories and how that affects the world that they live in. It's really well written. I enjoy the characters, the interactions that they have, and also the conclusion of the first season. Hopefully season 2 is going to come out soon. It's definitely worth a watch.
Where can people find this? Sorry, unprofessional. Where can people find said show?
Where did I watch it? I think
I'm pretty sure it's a Netflix show, no?
No, it's not a Netflix show. I think it's an FX show. I might be wrong. I can't remember. I may or may not
Let's
have
do
watched
some
it
Googles.
in
Common side effects. Common side effects. Animated series. Don't know what that is. You saw that as well, innit? That was dodge.
What
Something.
Yeah.
You had
Tasty
to
Black.
come out the press for that one first.
It was Tasty Black. Seems like a Prime series.
Yeah, it is.
Is it Prime series?
Well, it says available on Prime now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. Let's go with Prime.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like I've seen that flyer on Netflix though.
definitely on
Yeah,
Netflix.
I have seen it on Netflix.
Common Side Effects definitely on
It
Netflix.
looks like
You sure?
It looks like a flyer that's been put on
I'm
Netflix.
99% sure.
Well, it's available on Channel 4 and Prime. That's what it says.
Okay.
Channel 4, that's what I'm watching now. Watching Channel 4.
Watching Channel 4?
4D.
4OD, yeah, because that's the only place that I could find it.
Yeah, but like, no one actually watches 1 to 5 anymore.
Yeah, but the thing with 4D is that they've got ads. Really.
I mean, that was the only way I
So
could
it's
watch
Amazon
it.
now.
No, my word.
Prime Video has ads and so does Now TV. They both have ads.
Oh yeah, Prime Video's bad now.
Yeah.
I was
So
was
bad,
watching
bro.
a certain
Because
show
they
that
used to
I'm
have
pretty sure.
skippable ads when they
Now
introduced
it's
them.
you
I
got to
know,
firm
it's
it.
Now
like
it's
2-3 minutes long.
Yeah, you got to firm it.
Every
Now
like
TV
15
is
minutes.
Anything on Prime.
Bro, Now TV as well, you know.
Scary
Now
hours.
TV is heavy.
Now TV one's crazy, yeah, because
Heavy.
actually like it's
Anyway.
every 50 minutes.
Yeah.
I have found new means to watch TV shows.
So
Okay, let's
And I
not
will
scream that.
stick with that from now on.
Jason,
Why did you put your hands up and tell us that?
over to you.
This is illegal.
Any honourable mentions, mate?
I'll be short and sweet. I've only got 2. I've got the studio as one. That would be my number 6.
Dickhead, bruv. Don't say that, bro. Don't mention
And what
that.
else you got?
And then the Diddy doc.
Oh,
Just
it
as
was actually it was a well-made doc, I must say.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Really
I
no,
thought-
this is
I
what
thought-
was gonna
I thought it was
say.
well
think,
made.
like from an entertainment aspect, I think it is probably one of the most entertaining documentaries I've ever seen. However, there is a certain 50 Cent being the executive producer.
Nasty stuff.
Him and Diddy, they're twins.
They are the same person.
They are the same person, and I do think that certain aspects of like the insinuations of him,
Yeah.
even though why I believe it, the fact that there isn't like definitive proof that he did do the killing of Tupac and Biggie, I think to insinuate as heavy as they did, I don't know. Surely there has to be like
But also,
liable.
I think it's just like, even it being liable, I think it's poorly constructed when you take an interviews completely out of context and throwing them in there.
out of context. Some of the
things are just a
people who
lie.
came in there. The juries.
Like, why the hell was the jurors in there? And that juror also, do you think you're boys with Diddy? What the knock ahead,
That's
bro?
what, that's what I was gonna say. But however, from an entertainment aspect alone, I was locked in.
Yeah, it was
and-
scary as shit though.
Yeah,
Could not
yeah.
sleep after that. Had to watch The Office.
So those are honourables, yeah?
Yeah, those are my 2 honorables.
Interesting.
My honorable would be Daredevil Born Again.
Okay.
It would have been like my 8th or 9th, but I just thought I'd mention it because it's a series that we all loved originally. I believe we all loved. Cool. Yeah, I mean, me and guys have a disagreement. I think I think that I think that the original series tails off towards the end, and I actually think that it picks up better in Born Again. But it's not as good as the first season or first 2 seasons, or whatever it is. But yeah, so that was my honorable mention for that. I don't really have another one.
Okay, I have a couple.
We know.
You have a couple. Fucking.
Okay, so
Just pick like a couple, please.
I'm not even gonna talk about it, I'm just gonna say them.
Okay.
If you just let me speak, guys. Yeah.
Have more faith.
Yeah. So I've got Adolescence in there. Because I just
What? As your honorable mention?
yeah. Yeah, it was difficult because I think it would have been my 6th, yeah. But I just think there are a couple shows that I'd rather put in my top 5 than Adolescence.
Yeah, ahead of that.
But I still think it's really good. I put Dream of Mars Black in there as well. I put 4 Seasons because I really wish it was in there, but no, there's other things that need to go into that top 5. Running Point,
Good show.
really enjoyed it. And All's Fair. Don't get me wrong, watch the finale. And it's crazy because the show actually sucks. Like, it's not good, but it's so addictive and so entertaining that I was so locked in for that season. And I'm excited that it got renewed. But I get why everyone hates it. Like, it makes sense.
I hear it.
But those are my honorable mentions. What are yours?
The Girlfriend, really enjoyed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
good series.
Yeah,
Really
of course,
enjoyed it.
right,
It's
no.
fucking fun. Just fun.
No, it's
Good
great.
series.
It's
No,
great.
Good series.
And Olivia Cook. Good food,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Good food.
Solid food.
disagree.
Yeah.
Welcome to Derry. Welcome to Derry is fucking incredible.
Is it?
Yo, I heard it's amazing.
It
It's
is
really good. I just need to
really good.
because it hasn't
that's
finished.
your bag, innit?
I don't know about bag, but like
It's really, really good. But I
it's
just
really
need to. It hasn't finished, so it'd be hard for me to put it in top 5. But I heard the final episode is. I heard it's really good. Like really.
Have you seen all of the original films?
No,
Yeah,
Fair
that's one of my questions. But also, how do you make a horror TV show?
they've done it. They've fucking done it. It's
He watches horror TV shows.
I know, but like,
Yeah,
how,
no,
how do
good
they?
horror.
But how do they work? Like,
Slow build ups.
what they did with Derry, I would say, is they've put it in a particular time period and added context around sort of what was going on in that time in terms of race relations, in terms of just how society was on a day-to-day basis, and then framed it around that and then added the lore of Pennywise to make it interesting. So it's diving into Pennywise's backstory as well as the context of the children and society as a whole and his connection to children.
And the It movie that came out that like a couple years ago when it was like booted, they gave you like a small history about Pennywise in that film. Do you get me? So I'm assuming, because obviously I'm assuming they dove into that more. Do you know what I mean?
And Bill Skarsgård is
Top tier.
he's a madman. And Paradise.
Yeah.
That's so honourable.
It's honourable, man. Yeah. I liked it a lot.
Fuck.
I loved episode 8. I liked the show as a whole. I think Sterling K. Brown was incredible.
That's the one.
I just didn't love the
mind.
season finale enough. I thought that was weak. The season finale was weak to me.
I don't think that was enough for me to not put in my top 5. It's in my top 5.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm not a fan of the show.
Yeah, we heard.
I was like, okay,
That was so dismissive.
Because remember when he said it the first time around, I was like, I'm even trying to hear that for real, man.
You'll hear it again, Leo.
Yeah, I know. I'm fighting for my life.
so let's get into the actual top 5s, man.
Start for us.
Yeah. I feel like you watched.
Yeah.
I'll be brief with mine. Your Friends and Neighbours is number 5. Man.
So
Number 5.
that was
Fair
one
enough,
of my honorable
man.
mentions, but I felt like you put it in top 5. That's what he
It's
mentioned.
in my top 5 as well.
Good show, man.
Should we both talk about that since
John
you're both
Hamm
my
one.
top
You,
5?
you can lead the way.
Yes, John Hamm. Yeah, John
Is
Hamm.
it John Hamm?
John Hamm is the lead, yeah. And he's the only really character you have to really care about, if I'm honest. The rest are somewhat interesting. I think the relationship with his kids and his wife is interesting
Super
for sure.
interesting. I really like his wife. I think she's unnecessarily funny.
Yeah, I agree. I think the dynamics we get with the wife is really interesting as
Oh,
well.
it's fucking great, man.
Yeah, because even I know John Hamm is like the lead and he's the most important character, but his sister, his wife, and their little arcs throughout the TV show, I think it adds quite a lot for me. And even his relationship with the basketball player and his relationship with his wife.
Oh yeah, because he walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think all the side characters.
The side characters are cool. I think they could have
Yeah.
done better with the side characters, though. I do say that.
Yeah, but I think
Especially
it was
the Asian guy and his whole like money situation with his
situation.
wife. I think that could have been delved into
Yeah.
more. But John Hamm's great. The dialogue is incredible. Like it's so
Fantastic.
sharp and witty, very well written, and then acted because it can be written one way, but how you interpret the dialogue and then make it your own is another. And the opening scene or one of the opening scenes.
The opening scene
In
is
the bar?
fantastic, Yeah. And also, I think the pacing of the show is really, really good.
Yeah.
I feel like there's points where it naturally should have just like stopped or come to a halt or dragged on a bit, and it didn't. It was quite consistent throughout the whole show, and I've really enjoyed the ending. There's one point I mean that wanted him to still take the job, but I was fine that he didn't, and I'm excited to see because they haven't season 2 in it.
Season 2.
I kind of wish it was one season though.
No, I'm okay with it. The way it ended, I'm like, okay, I want to see more.
What's it on?
It's on Apple TV.
TV.
Yeah, fantastic.
I'll be
Really
watching that.
excited for season 2, and it's my number 4.
So you've ticked 4 off the box.
Yeah.
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 Nice.
Well, I'm
Yeah, you
at
don't
5.
want to talk about it now then?
That's what I love about it.
No, 'cause
Since we're already on
She
it.
just did.
5.
No, I know, but like, we're already talking about the show.
That's it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
I
we-
think we spoke about it, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were gonna add like your like extra tidbits.
He said
on
that you were shit, basically.
No, that's
Yeah,
not
cool.
what I'm saying.
Well, in case you want more, love John Hamm. Yeah.
there you go.
Love said I love the pacing. I think dialogue's fantastic. But why am I repeating stuff? You know?
Yeah, it's fine. You didn't need to justify yourself.
Yeah.
What is your number 5?
Don't mind Jason. He's a bit rusty. He hasn't been here for like.
Yeah, what is your 5?
Do you know what? That's so good. Okay. Okay. My number 5 for now. Yeah. I'm gonna put.
What did you say for now?
Yeah.
Nah, yo, do you know? Yeah, okay, Jibs, our graphics guy hates you, bruv.
I'm telling him I hate him more. How about that?
Okay.
Is that why you didn't
Yeah,
put a picture
well,
of her for the Red episode?
Yeah.
Is that why you put a
Fucking.
picture of her for the Red episode?
No, we didn't know who was gonna be in the episode.
Has he updated
Excluding
it
black
yet?
women.
Has he updated it yet?
He's back today. Like I said, he's back today.
I ain't trying to hear all that for real.
Bro, you can see the pictures. I look homeless, bro.
No one disagreed. That's too funny. You guys are bad. No one. No, Sam, you don't.
Well, you know what she's trying to do?
Yeah. Hurry up and pick. Or just put your friends and neighbors as number 5.
Yeah, I think I might actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris. You're number 5.
She's gonna change it though.
I'm
go.
not.
He's still thinking about it.
No, my 5 and 6 are interchangeable. So go ahead.
Okay, interesting. But my number 5 is Mobland. I think
That's one of my interchangeable ones.
as a show, I think it's a executive produced by Guy Ritchie. I love Guy Ritchie. I think he's one of my favorite directors out there. And this just is kind of like it feels like a classic Guy Ritchie show. It follows the Harrigans, which is kind of like this old school British crime family, even though they are Irish,
They're Irish,
I think, from like roots.
Maeve.
But
Shout out to Maeve.
shouts out to Maeve. Helen Mirren is the
No, it's
this is
Paramount.
on-
No,
this
it's
is on Paramount.
Paramount, yeah.
Paramount. Tom Hardy, also top tier actor. Pierce Brosnan, who is one of my favorite all-time actors, and my favorite James Bond. Just to add that, that's the reason why I watched the show in the first place. But it is just a classic kind of like crime drama, kind of like a British crime drama of Guy Ritchie. You know, so you can already imagine what it's gonna be like. I love Tom Hardy's character, his stoic nature as I'm forgetting
Eddie.
Huh?
Eddie?
I think so. And it's just a good solid show, and I enjoy it a lot, and that's my number 5.
I kind of didn't like it.
You didn't? What is
Not
it that
that,
you didn't
actually,
like?
no, that's sensationalism. I think with crime dramas, they can be very basic, which I think Mobland is. It doesn't do anything
I don't disagree.
that you wouldn't see or have seen before. So for me to love a crime drama, it has to do something slightly different, and I don't think it does that. I think it serves its purpose of being entertaining. I think it's like a better version of Gangs of London.
It's.
I think it's a.
I would say that. Like, it's a good kind of like popcorn kind of like.
And I think it ends
TV.
poorly. I don't like the ending. I can't lie.
I mean, the ending kind of like it reeks of we're making a season 2. So that's
I will
why-
watch it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I wasn't too mad at the ending of itself. So I was like, okay, cool. We're
Checking the
definitely.
TikTok, are ya?
You
To see which,
finished?
she's checking her TikTok to see which shows she liked this year. Anyway, sorry. continue.
Okay.
Why does it sound so close to me?
She's all over the place today.
I am.
Didn't think to
But
plan
yeah.
her top 5.
I
Prior.
have. I just keep changing it.
But yeah, Mobland.
Good show.
That is-
Manny.
My number 5, and I feel like this is only going to be number 5, virtue of the fact it's not finished yet. My number 5 is going to be Pluribus.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
I was
Oh,
thinking
bro, I
that,
was
but
thinking that, you
but
know.
I haven't like I
You know,
haven't
it's
fully
like
watched it yet.
it's
so
like I
I'm
was.
not sure it's finished. Is it finished?
No, it's episode 7 just came out.
Okay.
I'm on like 4.
Yeah, I've only watched 2.
But do you know, like I was looking at like thinking a top 5 this the past like 3-4 days now, bro, and it's on like a lot of them.
Yeah, because it's great
It's
TV.
on a lot of them, bro.
Why
But,
do you
like,
think it's great TV?
So a little bit about Pluribus if you haven't watched it yet. It's about the world that we currently live in. There's like signal that being sent out from outer space, and eventually it leads to the world all being taken over by this entity, this virus, whatever you want to call it. We don't have a name for it yet. Where every single person's kind of joined up together, so they all share one mind,
Mind
amongst-
hive.
or a mind hive
So cool, man.
among other people. And it's now 11. And then later find out there's another one, 12 people that weren't affected. We don't understand why. I guess what they're trying to figure out why they aren't able to turn to other people. But one thing about this hive is that they can't lie. They're only there to make people happy. And the whole show follows this woman called Carol Stalker, played by
I'm so disgusting. Like, I can't believe I got that wrong.
Rhea Seahorn, and I feel like she obviously leads the show, and the show is predominantly just her. It's a well-written show, and I appreciate the fact that it makes me learn a lot about the world that we live in without having any sort of dialogue. There's a scene at the beginning of episode 2 where we have one of the others just walking around, just doing stuff that the others doing in terms of like bringing cargo from one place to another, and it's like 50 minutes long without dialogue, and I was just locked in. I was just watching it. There's also a scene in episode, I think it's episode 6 or episode 7. It might be episode 6.
There's 6 episodes out already.
Seven episodes. So I can't remember which one was the last one or one before that, where I realized that episode had nothing to do with the characters itself. It had to do with the world that we're living in, and them showcasing like how important the world is and how much we as individuals and as a group have actually effed up the world. It kind of reminds me of Begonia to an extent.
Good movie.
And one thing that I really enjoy about the show, because it also highlights like some conversation. I watched a few episodes with one of my friends, and we just discussed in terms of, if this happened, what position would you rather be in? Would you rather be one of the 11 or the 12? Where you still have your what's the word I'm looking for? Agency. We still have your agency. You're still able to roam the world freely, but every single person that you know is now joined up with these others. How would you carry on with life? Or would you join up with the others where you lose all sense of agency, but you are completely happy? I feel like it poses interesting questions, and I'm curious to see what goes on for the rest of the show and what the conclusion is. But it just highlights the importance of the world that we actually live in. So yeah, I think it's really well written.
The question around happiness is interesting, because if it's just platonic happiness, it's just constant. Do you really get to enjoy the highs of the happiness if it's just constant? do you need those sort of dovetail, difficult moments in life to enjoy the highs? I think that's an interesting question the series kind of poses as well.
Which I think we definitely do. Do you really have happiness if you don't have freedom and agency as well? Which is also something an extra thing to talk about. I think it's a great show, and I think it does a lot without trying to spoon feed you what their themes are.
Shots
which
of
I do appreciate.
Paradise.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's my number 5.
Shots fired. Paradise.
It was a very Apple TV approach to things.
Yeah, very much. So,
I won't lie, I got to episode 3 and I was like, hey man, this would have been a really great movie. And I haven't moved past that point. Like I was like, I enjoyed the first 2 episodes. I'm like, this is great, but this would have been great as a 2-hour movie.
I'm like that with Apple TV's Foundation. I thought that would have been a really good movie, but it was just so long to watch, and I was like, bro, come on, man, that gets to the point. But I know that it was like, it's one of them like a world, building things. But I feel like because if it was in a film, they would have skipped like loads more steps. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
Anyone else got Pluribus?
No.
Saves a lot of time if they do.
I've only seen 4, so I can't put it in there. But I would have 100% if I got to your point. But
Well, Manny, the ball's back in your court. What is your number 4?
my number 4 is gonna be.
Then it's gonna come to you after.
No, but he hasn't.
Oh yeah, hasn't done
Fifth
his 5th
one
yet.
Oh, did you?
He skipped, yeah.
Why did you? Oh, you skipped.
yeah,
You got it now.
Wait, do
I guess so.
we have to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Don't have to.
no, because in theory,
It makes it a bit more like
Yeah.
coherent though.
yeah, but in theory, like people will have
Interchange.
yeah.
So it,
Okay,
just,
Stop
so-
being weird.
it will take. It'll be,
Guys,
Still stalling. He's
No,
still
no,
stalling.
but separately though, that's not always been the case. I don't know why everyone's in their voice.
Always been the case. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
actually
we're not,
hasn't.
we're not raising the voice
it'll
at
be
you.
ticked
I
off
him.
the board if.
Okay, so I change my number 5 then, because I've got number 5 now.
Oh,
Let's
Husser's gonna go.
Yeah.
Sure. My 5 is gonna be Creature Commandos.
What? Sorry.
Creature Commander.
So
James
DC
Gunn.
We're
series.
letting them get
James
away with
Gunn
that.
DC series.
I can't believe it.
Kind of came out as back in the 2023 and went into 2024. So it finished.
You mean 2024 to
2024 into 25, yeah.
Yeah. So, what are we giving me that?
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Run it.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. I'm taking that. I think it was brave for James Gunn to even start with a series like that. His CEO reign, because obviously he was in DC previously and that kind of stuff. Okay. It also gave us like an insight. Also, it gave me like an insight into what kind of like what his vision was, and also that it didn't have to be. It is kind of playful. Do you know what I'm saying? It was in Creature Commandos.
very
Okay.
playful.
Yeah. Which is, and it gave Guardians. You know what I mean? Like as in the themes to it. But I think that the story is told super like coherently, right? And I watched it back to back with my number 4 pick, and I feel like because of that, it allowed me to go into Superman with like bright eyes. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then it also allowed me to now go into like Clayface and etc. Thinking, do you know what, he can go into kind of like slightly different tones, or do that and etc. So yeah, for me it was a good standpoint in like a superhero series, and I think it was the second best superhero series that we saw this year. And yeah,
What was the first? What's it on your list?
so yeah, it's on my list. Yeah, it's my 5th.
Well done.
Okay.
Biss, are you ready?
I don't know if I am.
Manny, just go.
Okay.
My number 4 is gonna be the studio.
You fucker.
You two can.
Yeah, talk about it.
The studio's not in.
No,
Is it
that's
my
my
time?
number
That
1.
was my honorable
Yeah,
mention.
talk about it now.
Just to get it off the thing.
Yeah.
You should do it at the same time.
Okay. The studio is. I think it's such a good way to showcase dark humor and give us like a peek behind the curtains in terms of like the entertainment business. And I feel like Seth Rogen does such a wonderful job as a lead. And I feel like all the
And the director, oh my god,
special guests. Who's the director again?
him. Every
Oh,
episode.
the director. Yeah.
Him and Evan Goldberg,
Who's Evan Goldberg?
one of his co-creators.
They've done a great job.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like mockumentary style to an
Yeah.
extent, but not in a similar way that you see in Abbott's or The Office. It's just like constantly moving, and I'm constantly
So fast.
on edge in a way that's not.
It's controlled chaos, isn't it?
Yeah,
Bro.
it's like it will never
not
get too bad, but it'll get bad enough that you feel slightly uncomfortable, which I do like. I think Seth Rogen smokes his role, and all the main cast as well. I think
Catherine Hahn is
Catherine
incredible.
Hahn
She's fucking stellar, man.
Absolutely
Oh
amazing.
my god.
And I would like to see more of her, like in other
Yeah,
things as
she's
well.
really good, man. She's really talented.
But also, what makes the show really special and obviously unique is the guest stars appearance with the Martin Scorsese's,
Anthony Mackie, Zac Efron, Zoe Kravitz.
The best one.
By the way, half fucking episode.
The best one. Which one? He has like three.
Not Golden Globes. The hotel one.
The hotel one.
Yeah,
Smokes it.
Oh my days.
Smokes it.
She was cold.
Brian, I think her and Brian Cranston
Yeah.
are the two best guest stars in the thing. I think it's a really good show. And at the start of the year, probably would have ended up being like in my top 2, top 3. And to be honest, like I feel like my 4 to 1, not even my 5 to 1, are all very much interchangeable. Next year I might change my mind completely.
Yeah.
I think all of them are really great quality.
Yeah, nah, it's my number 1 pick, man. Like, it's
Your number one.
It's my number 1, man. Like,
Yeah,
it kind of falls in the category for me when I was talking about F1 at the start of the year, where it's just like, I just felt like I just had so much fun just watching it. I felt like it felt good. Also, as like an ambitious, hopefully, filmmaker one day, I would have loved to make a series like this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that like all of them are rightfully so individual episodes, but also very much like connecting. Like the characters, connect. It all. I was saying earlier to guys that I just like re-watched it obviously for this, and I clocked that in episode 3 or 4, the Zac Efron one, right. You see a sign for Open and the Zoe Kravitz film that's obviously in the Golden Globes, and the sign says up for a Golden Globe, and obviously like the next episode is that, and I was that's sick, bro. Like there were like things that they obviously if you put in there. I love the fact that they reference a bunch of Seth Rogen's shows like The Boys and that kind of stuff like constantly as well. Do you know what I mean? It was so funny. It was like these really like cute nods. I've been on like obviously plenty of film sets now as well, so hearing like the lingo and them kind of like I knew when they were taking the piss out of something when they were on set, because I've been on set, and I love that, bro. It was so sick. Seth Rogen's character, like you said, he absolutely shells it. Matt Remick, I believe, absolutely like shells it, and Catherine Hahn, for me, was my favorite. My favorite episode for her was even when they were casting the Kool-Aid people, and she was so funny in that. Or the presentation, so the hotel stuff. Okay, and she was obviously outstanding there. But my favorite episode in general was episode 2, The Shot.
Yeah, the one shot thing. Yeah.
Oh my god, bro! Like it was. That's when like it set the tone for the whole series. Like look, it's gonna be quick. Like I said, okay, controlled chaos. But yeah, the acting in general, the concepts, the way it all kind of like threads together, fantastic. I hope we get a season 2. I think you told me that we are having season 2, right? Yeah. Cool. So yes. Very excited for that, and I love the fact how they used Apple TV and Netflix and etc. They referenced everything. Do you know what I mean? There was no holdback. It was just like, yeah, let's go and do that. And also, even when they were talking about like the type of shows they're making and that kind of stuff, they were talking about how like Apple is prestige TV now and and etc. So very aware as well. And yeah, but I just loved it in general, man. I thought it was really funny and really dope.
Good sell from you two. Good pitch.
Zac Efron's episode though was my least favorite.
Was it the noir that were doing?
The missing reel.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. It was. I feel like Zach didn't get enough airtime. That's one. Also, maybe because he's just not that funny. But the director, when she took the reel and stuff, it just wasn't like dramatic enough for me, like at all. But I love the what do you call it? Dave Franco. Dave Franco's hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
That brother's jokes, man.
He had to do something good this year.
Oh, you watched
Together.
Now you see me, he's good.
Oh, you were talking about Dave. I was thinking about his brother.
James.
Dave.
James Franco? No.
James Franco.
That's not his
Who's James Franco?
James Franco's
Remind
not
me.
his name.
more
The
famous
Green
brother.
Goblin, bruv.
Whoever the other brother is, he's
It's not
crap,
James.
man.
His name is not James. Is it James Franco?
Yeah, James
Them
and
two are
Dave.
Wait.
brothers. Oh my! I thought I was the same person.
Yeah. Oh
You're
my
moving mad.
Oh
moving
my!
crazy.
They look
You're
exactly
moving
man,
alike.
Of
James
course.
They look
Yeah, they're
exactly.
brothers.
I know.
You're so funny.
I know,
So,
but
like, you know, like
I
bad
didn't
neighbors.
I didn't put it. Huh?
You know, like thingy, like what's it? Bad Neighbors 2 and 1.
The comedy.
Yeah,
I haven't watched
that's
those.
that's Dave. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Dave.
There was a period of time when James was in everything, and then Dave kind of stuck his way through it.
Well,
Everyone was
because
like, oh.
And then-
because
and
James
then-
got cancelled.
Yeah, but prior to that,
Yeah.
they were, I don't know. They had a run at the same time.
Yeah. But Dave's
Was
been
James
about.
in Planet of the Apes? So I'm bugging.
Yeah.
Makes sense. That's when he got cancer after that. Innit?
Mm.
Yeah, makes sense. Dave was in. I know this is not the film thing, but we're not going to talk about it in the film episode. He was in a film called Together. He's a meaty actor.
He actually
Together. Is
made
that the one
Together
with-
His wife, I know.
Yeah.
His wife, yeah.
Meaty. Like, how is that your wife and there was no chemistry?
Cool.
That is crazy.
Nah,
That
he's,
is almost similar
he's
to...
good in 90 What are you talking about?
What's his name? John
John Krasinski and Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt.
Everyone
in
says that,
fucking
that
A Quiet
fucking-
Place.
yeah.
Yeah, Emily Blunt's good milk, man.
She
Okay.
is good milk.
She's good milk,
Random.
man. She.
Apparently she's not a good person, allegedly, and it's really thrown me off.
That's
So I really want her to.
Yeah,
be, I love John
I don't mind
Krasinski.
bad women. It's
I
bits.
know, you know, you love terrible women. We've heard.
Are you bringing
Yeah, I
that
like you, so of course I do.
Huh? Okay.
You don't have to take that one.
Thank you.
Do you want to tell us maybe your fifth and to help us get along with this
Yeah.
episode?
Some people are on the third.
Or are we just going to like skip you again?
No.
I've done
okay.
2 now, innit? 5 and 1.
You
Okay,
got
cool.
that.
So my fifth, I think I'm gonna give it to.
Bitch, no, please. Do this with some assurity. Please, man.
I don't like to tell you.
I was very polite, by the way.
For the listeners, we've had this episode booked for like a month.
I
She's
just like the
Googling.
awkward
She's
silence
Googling.
that
She's
we
like,
kinda-
oh, no.
I'll go my
No,
fault.
do you know what it is? It's because he's just speaking, and I didn't even ask him to speak. Okay, cool.
Nigga.
My fifth spot, I'm gonna give it to. I was double check that came out this year. That's what I was checking. Abbott Elementary. This new season, I think every time we've done this, I think Abbott's been.
It's
in my
always
top
been in
five.
your top 5.
You
It's
understand, bro?
because
Abbott
every
is
year
hilarious.
the season gets better and better. So this season they look at just what's happening to Philadelphia. Yeah, it's also got a crossover episode with It's Always Sunny. One of my favorite crossover episodes ever is up there with How to Get Away with a Scandal. Yeah, so good. Yeah,
It's really good.
It's Always Sunny and Abbott.
It's a good name.
And, pardon?
It's a good name.
Right.
Mm.
And you get the Always Sunny cast come over to Abbott first. They're just like community workers, and the worlds collide in a really nice way. And I was kind of scared when they initially proposed it, because like they're gonna try and do the whole like woke thing nonsense, or they were gonna do the opposite of that and just try and work on two extremes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And not just, but I feel like the Sunny cast fit really well into the infrastructure that Abbott has created for itself. And this season of Abbott, they're just looking at corruption and just the things that you look at around the school system, but again in such a funny and light-hearted way. Like they're actually going for real severe cuts. They're even things like their water supply is being restricted because there's a golf course building up in the area. They've got a white student now, like, and it's like, oh,
The whole dynamic changes.
yeah,
like,
what happens when you have a white student in your all-black school? Yeah, and your school's only all-black because it was poor, but now there's a golf course around the corner. They're like, oh, we could enroll our kids here. Like it's being built up. They're closing down a coffee shop across the road, or no, the local place across the road, and opening up a smoothie store. Yeah,
with the blacks.
yeah, and he's like, oh my gosh, it's the blacks.
The
But
blacks
no,
is
honestly,
so funny.
fab.
Like-
Every joke this season, yeah, I was like, yeah, you guys, hey, Zach Fox, yeah, is a
It's
comedic
such-
genius.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
he's so like every time he's on screen, yeah, I'm like, you're just so funny. And I don't feel like they're even writing this for him. I think
he just shows up.
I think he
No,
just shows up.
I think
man.
he has said it on an interview where it's like he doesn't like, so he obviously gets a script, but he doesn't get many kind of like lines, and it's just
I wouldn't
like,
write-
look,
like,
we just
if
want you to.
If I'm writing, what's the point of writing for Zach Fox? Just okay, action. And like he just like some of the shit is like when he's riffing, yeah, it's funny as hell. There's one point when he does like a freestyle, yeah, being like, have a good day. Oh, I've got nothing else to say. Anyways, and just starts freestyling, yeah. And then he walks out the room and go like, smoking on that hard. And everyone was like, whoa, you're around kids. But the timing for it is so perfect, and it doesn't look like they wrote it down because everyone looked genuinely shocked. Like, why the hell would you go with that verse, yeah? And it's just like, yo, hit after hit after
good
hit.
TV.
So yeah, if you haven't watched Abbott, doubt
It's
it.
good TV,
but
man.
it's just so good, and this new. It's 'cause
You're
you got no
missing out.
taste.
You're
'Cause
actually
it's
missing
a
out.
black
You
TV
genuinely-
It's an all black show. That's why he doesn't like it.
Have you seen?
And the leads are all black women as well.
Have you seen Zach Fox and Vince
I
Staples
didn't know that.
like do interviews together?
No, I haven't.
Oh, bro, I think them two are the funniest man
Vince
ever.
Staples. I want to
What, they
mention the
had
Vince
one
Staples show.
together?
I
They
really
just
enjoyed
have
this
just
season.
doing like interviews. I don't even know why, but they're doing interviews together.
You just got to put them in a room together and just say go.
I think they need to make a film with just them two. I
Yeah.
promise you.
No, I did see it. I saw a snippet of it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
I watched it on TikTok. But
Yeah, Vince Staples is hilarious. Have you seen the
Vince Staples show?
I haven't seen.
You're
season
talking about
two.
the interviews, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Z
Z-Way.
Z-Way.
the when they talk about autism. Oh my god!
And he said, "You guys want Mozart, but we don't want a little bit
We're
of
Drew
Drew."
here and there.
Yeah.
Greatest quote of all time.
Yeah, honestly.
Greatest quote
and I
of all
was like,
time.
yeah, he's fantastic.
The duality of human beings.
Yeah, he's a sicko. But yeah, Vince Staples show, honorable mention. I thought the season was really, really good. And season 1 was fantastic as well, but season was fantastic again. But Abbott Elementary, number 5, and I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
look
your
at
number 4 is
All Your Friends and Neighbours.
got you.
That's good stuff for you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'll go number 4. I know you have it higher. I'm gonna go Severance season 2.
Fair.
Is it on everyone's list?
It's on my list.
It's on my list.
It's,
I don't see the point in putting it down if you guys are going to put it down, you know? 'Cause I've got other things I need to put on there.
Do you know what?
it's your list.
Do
It's your list.
what you want. I'm not gonna argue.
Wait,
with
I
you.
was
What's
going to
on
put that
mine?
at 4. I was going to put that at 4.
So yours is 4.
Then I was
Yeah.
like, no, Your Friends and Neighbours. But
Okay, for
Severance
I
is my
really
number 2.
enjoyed Severance season 2. I think it starts off amazingly. It kicks off with a bang from the get go because it's like the world has been turned upside down from the back end of season 1. I think season 2, there's in the middle part there's a bit of a dovetail. I do
Thank
think
you.
episode 3 or 4 is fantastic when they're out in the mountains on the ice and all that. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Loved that episode. I think 5, 6 dovetails a bit for me.
And then
You're
And
right.
then,
enough,
and then the
fair
back end is incredible. The end of season 2, there's a particular scene which I think we all loved, where Mark's talking to the camera, and obviously it feeds back to the other version of Mark. I thought that was incredible, not just filmmaking but brilliant acting from Adam Scott,
Adam Scott, yeah.
phenomenal. And then the ending of season 2,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That final shot. Oh,
That final shot,
It-
man.
it's-
put it inside
it's
of
cinema.
my
It's cinema. It's such a well produced series. You can see a lot of time and effort goes into the series in
The
terms
writing
of
is fantastic.
in terms of like the thought process around the writing and then the production. Like the way the show looks fits the sort of eerie feel of the story being told and how like agency, again, it goes back to the pluribus kind of theme in terms of agency, freedom, and are we really free if we haven't got total agency of the decisions we can make on a day-to-day basis. I think Britt Lauer,
The color grade.
yeah.
Oh my
Britt
god.
Lauer is fucking incredible.
Yeah, that's it.
But the acting cast as a whole, like when we talk about Tremel Tillman,
Yeah.
Days.
For him, I actually might put it on my list again.
that Tremel Tillman's incredible.
Yeah.
The cinematographer Justine, you know what I'm talking about.
Jessica Lee.
Jessica Lee.
Yeah.
She did
Everyone
a,
should talk about it now because
Yeah, we're going.
we are
I'll
talking about
stop
it.
because I obviously want everyone to get their chance as well. But yeah, I think and the lady that plays the other black lady, I forgot her name, that works for the company.
Yeah.
And the dynamic between
That
her.
her
one
and thingy,
interchange
her and
between
Milkshake.
Milkshake.
Yeah.
It's eerie shit. It's eerie shit.
That
'cause
conversation,
it's-
that just like that back and forth of her smile as well, made me feel so
But that
settled.
force
Yeah, it's
smile,
like-
you could tell it was a forced smile.
And then even Zach Cherry's character,
What a show,
I can't
man.
believe I forgot his name. But then the dynamic with him and his wife and how he felt like he was being cheated on. Yeah, cinema, man.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
I
what a
even
show.
feel bad
What
that
a
it's
show.
for. I feel bad.
Like it asks certain questions about like, you know, like are you or like the your innie.
What is
and
you?
whatnot. Is that your like, you know, it asks so many questions.
I actually think that in season 2, okay, like obviously it's obvious, but in season 2, like there's so many parts, okay, where the acting is so good, okay, where if you really lock in, yeah, and you're really kind of like invested in that world, you start blurring all of the what's it, innies and outies like together. Do you know what I mean? Okay, they don't seem as different as what you think they are, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? But I thought it was in my list. It is the best shot.
it's so
best shot series.
well shot. Yeah.
In that list.
Yeah, no,
And-
If we're
100%.
talking about best shot, we have to talk about episode 7. That was directed by Jessica Lee.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best directed episodes of TV that I've watched, especially in recent years. She was the cinematographer for quite a while, and I think that was a directorial debut
Oh really?
Oh shit.
for episode, and it was absolutely amazing. And yeah, I think
Should breathtaking.
I understand why. I love Severance season 2.
Same.
There's definitely some faults in it. It definitely does wane a bit in certain parts. But I think the highs in Severance
So
season
high.
2
So high, man.
are the highest of any TV show I've watched this year. But I think just other TV shows match, like the baseline maintains a bit higher on a constant level.
It's like ever so slightly as well.
Yeah, it's not again like my top 5.
People had an issue with the episode with my girl's name. I forgot her name, but she used to work for the company, and then she.
Oh yeah. You didn't like that episode?
No, I did, but I know a lot of people had issues with it.
I don't
and
know why,
thought
but her episode was really good. Like we kind of like got to understand her a little bit more as to why she is the way that she is, and like her visiting her mom.
She visits her mom. Yeah.
Her mum, yeah.
And there's a lot of lore still that I feel like is to be uncovered. So no,
I love the mystery behind it, man. I love what's the company that they work for again?
It's gone.
Lumus. Lumon?
Lumen.
That's the one.
How many seasons is he planning on doing?
4.
I don't know.
Didn't they say 4?
I think it's like 4.
We had a conversation about this.
I think it's about 4.
4 is sticking to my head.
Yeah, 4 makes sense. Good show.
And
Really good show.
is it going to be now back to back now? Because obviously
2027 is the next time next season 3 comes out.
fair enough.
Because they're recording it at the end of 2026.
Okay.
So
big production as well, so that'll take its time.
I don't mind waiting. I can't lie to you. It comes out when it comes out.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Apple TV right now. Be interesting to see if we do like another graphic to see like which platforms
are on each one. Yeah,
that'd be cool. So yeah, has everyone covered their so what's Severance for you, just so the audience can be clear as well? Or do you want to come back to it later?
No.
But you know, you've got it in your list.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna slap it on 2.
Oh, it's not the same as you.
I'm about to give the number. No. Relax. I'm gonna slap it on 2.
Okay.
That's my 2.
It's my 3.
That's fair. Jason, you've got Severance 2.
Severance 2. Then I had Mobland at 5. So I just want to go off my number 4 because
do 4 already?
No, I didn't do 4. Because my 5 and 4s, like I enjoyed them, but like from 3 onwards, like the gap is so much higher in terms of like overall quality. And with that poor setup, it's going to be The Bear season 4.
Oh,
that is my 4, and I love the show.
Right, he's looking at you like.
No, I'm shocked that it's not your number 1. This is taking like, and the thing is, because this is the best season, and the fact that this is the lowest you've ever put The Bear is insane.
And this is your favorite show.
And this is crazy. Like,
my favorite show. It is my favorite show. And
I'm starting to question
I think
you. Brian has
So
Jason,
Jason, before we go, Jason, you have it 4. Manny, do you have it?
Yeah.
I have a 3.
Yeah, I'm at 3.
Again,
that's not huge.
Chris, where do you have it?
I don't have it anymore.
Okay.
So why the niggas mad at me? Why they mad at me for?
Next time, we're gonna have Bisola write down all the list.
And then hand it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of nonsense is this?
Because what's the point? There's other
That's why
things
we have
in
honourable mentions.
Yeah, that's what we have honourable mentions.
Guys, it's so difficult. This list is
but
I'm telling you, the movies one, guys, easy. Piss easy, yeah?
Okay.
But the TV shows, I struggle because no one watches TV, bro. What the hell? Like,
I've got it at 3.
Go ahead, 3.
So
okay, fine, guys, I'll put it down as well.
You bag, man. what, Jason, sell the show. Why's The Bear at number 4 for you?
The Bear's at number 4 for me because, like, so... I mean, we've already talked enough about The Bear. The Bear follows essentially our main character, Kami, played by
Jeremy Allen White.
Thank you very much. Who kind of like takes over his brother's restaurant, who has died recently, and he wants to kind of like make it into a Michelin star restaurant. That's kind of like the basis. Anyway, season 4 is kind of like them in the full swing of it. So at the end of season 3, they kind of like started the restaurant, like the actual Michelin side of it, and season 4 is them kind of like going through the highs and more so the lows of how expensive everything is getting and stuff like that in terms of like, you know, getting ingredients, for example. And it tackles real life issues as well, which I can imagine are going through kind of like with the actual restaurant business post-COVID. But the reason why I have it at my number 4 is because I just didn't enjoy it as much as the other seasons. Like, my favorite season is season 3.
No, you just be saying things, man.
No!
I actually cannot believe
Season
it.
3.
He's a Tadeku.
that's actually crazy.
I don't know.
I
don't know who
Yeah, someone's name like that is so funny.
Josh.
One of the guests when you went here.
Oh! Actually, I came towards the end, so I did see it.
You're both Ghanaians as well. Crazy.
Maybe it's
Contrarian.
Must run in the blood.
He's German.
Oh, I want to be different than like season 3.
The worst season.
Yeah,
How?
it's the
How's that
worst.
the worst?
It's not actually the worst. It is.
It's
the worst
It
season.
is. I didn't want to defend it.
I
but-
do not care to justify myself.
Did
on
you put
how
at number
season
1
3
in your last year?
Yeah, season 3.
One or two, yeah.
You have.
Season 3
You're
is
really
my
so
favorite
much fun
season.
as a person.
Huh?
You're so much fun.
Thank you.
Derogatory.
Wow. At the end, she snuck that one in there.
Interestingly, Bish, you said it's the best.
What, season 4? 100%.
Do you want to counteract Jason's
Yeah, go on
accusations of season 3 being the best and not 4?
I don't even think I need to justify it so much. I feel like
I mean,
it's
just
like,
the
but,
conversation.
okay, cool.
He gave it a
So I
9.5,
think-
by the way.
Yeah, you be saying things,
Season
man.
3.
Shit.
Nah, man.
I think season 4 is the
loved
best.
Season 3.
This is when we really got to, I think, understand the characters a bit more than we ever have. I feel like we still understood them, but the understanding Sydney in particular, and like understanding what the importance of this restaurant is, yeah. And I feel like there were moments in this season where there's other things that happened in the season before that you want to carry on to this new season, you actually don't care for, like the whole Sydney and Kami thing, yeah.
Did it.
They did it, but in such a natural and normal way. It didn't feel like it was never really lingering. I think it was the audience that wanted it.
They made it clear this was platonic in season 4. I think.
Yeah, and I think,
like I've been saying.
but the way it has been platonic. No, because I did say I don't mind if they took it there.
The
because I
goddamn
trust
swirlers
them
trying to force the thing.
No. Okay, my man.
What do you call it? Divestors?
The divestors. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just watching the restaurant get better and get bigger and nothing. Honestly, yeah, that last episode, fucking hell, man.
I think that's the best episode.
I think it made me cry.
I think that's the best episode.
It's because it's just them speaking. There's actually really nothing else to it other than just a conversation, and it's like it's just an emotional roller coaster. Like I should have smoked during that point. It's like I actually need to smoke here.
I think there's a lot of highs. I think there's the episode where we have the sort of mirror shot in episode 3, I think it is.
Yeah,
of Kami and Richie.
Yeah.
I think the Tiffany's wedding was fucking incredible.
Under the
Tuesday
I
was amazing,
I loved
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh
it-
my god.
'cause
Yes.
Because what that did,
Come on,
that
man.
episode
No, I'm
served
not
as
saying
like
it's a bad show.
that episode
Just
served
to-
as like a
yeah.
mirror for the Christmas dinner episode in season 2
Yeah.
in terms of like the family gathering. But you can see the growth that characters have had in terms of Jamie Lee Curtis's character, Kami's character, obviously in terms of him now being able to have conversations and being able to be more open as a person. And you can still see it's difficult. It's not easy, but you have to push through those sort of difficult moments to come out the other side. And I think you can see Kami's on a journey. And then following that episode, he goes and sees his mum. He actually goes to visit her, and it's the journey Kami's on. And I think a lot of people came into the show because of the chaos, because of the frantic nature of the way it was made, the way it was shot, and the characters as a whole, who are all maniacs, all of them, even Marcus, nutter. But what the show is trying to do is not just take you. The show is also on a journey, I think, in terms of like, yeah, we still got chaotic moments, we still got Richie shouting here and there, but people the characters in the show are on a journey towards being better than they were. Marcus is on a journey. Sydney is trying to figure out her relationship with the restaurant. Kami's trying to figure out whether he needs the restaurant or not. Tiff is trying to find her place in terms of being a mother. I love Abby Elliott, by the way, and Tiff is a great character. Even Uncle, and that scene with him and Kami, incredible. To see Jamie Lee Curtis is in episode 8 or 9 when he goes to visit his mum. And he makes her the dinner, and it's such a simple dinner. Man, this heat is...
It's an incredible show. Like
Season 4 was peak.
No.
I'm saying,
I did my job.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
I think what this season does, in comparison, what it does better than especially season 3, is that it adds nuance to a lot of the characters, and not necessarily that you needed to in season 3, because the purpose of season 3, I feel like, was to showcase more of the chaos, and we get that from the very first episode, where we have that scene of everything just being mashed together, and I think that was the theme throughout the season 3, where it's chaotic. That's when we get the reverse in season 4, where we get Kami in a more relaxed mood.
It's kind of like the calm after the
calm,
storm.
literally the calm after the storm, after everything that happens with the panic attacks with Sydney, so on and so forth. In this season, we get a lot of more nuance, and also within the characters, like you mentioned, Dawn, the relationship between Dawn and Kami,
well.
and this one I'm gonna get to
Claire in that episode 7.
Oh, from that, like, the fact that we got Claire having a conversation with Sydney, the fact we get to see Claire with the rest of the
She was well written.
with the rest of the family, it just made a character more two-dimensional instead of just being this
Claire Bear, just Claire Bear. She was just Claire Bear.
Yeah, exactly. So I think all of that in terms of like the character writing, I think this is the best that we've had within the Bear. I think the episode when we have the
Worms
is great, but I wasn't thinking of Worms. I was thinking of
Tornado?
it might be Tornado. It's like episode 4. It's the episode.
Oh, no, it's not Tornado then.
It's the episode where we start off with Sydney cooking with the bisexual lights.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
No,
This was called bisexual lights.
the fact that we know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. It's called bisexual. We use bisexual lights. But
I think it's early on. Like it might be episode 2 or 3 or something like that.
early on. Whatever episode it was, I think that the shot that you mentioned with Kami and Richie, I think like this direction throughout the season it's always been superb, but I think they stepped it up a notch this season. I thought literally in every single...
And they still added to the law of Michael.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm telling you right now,
John Barthel, my boy, man.
I am telling you right now, we are going to get a Michael episode in season 4.
It's gonna be a madness.
We
5.
have to.
5.
5? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a Michael episode in season 5, and it's gonna be the most
gonna hit.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's gonna hit
I
hard.
think it's gonna be an
It's
episode
gonna
where,
be him and Richie on that trip that Richie was talking about.
and I think it's gonna end with
Him.
Michael, when Michael makes that decision.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the most heartbreaking episode of TV.
I don't need it.
We're going to get a Michael episode. We have
No,
to.
I need it.
I know.
I
We
need
have
it.
to get
I
Michael
don't,
episode.
I physically can't take it.
I think it's interesting that
Make
people
me
feel
cry.
like the bear has fallen off. Like, generally speaking, the ratings have gone down season by season. But I think
Insane.
I think season 2 and season 4 are some of the best seasons TV I've
Yeah,
seen.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, same. I think season.
Yeah.
Does
You
it
want
deserve to be number 3 then?
Could it be higher?
Oh, Rotted, here we go.
No, because like,
It
in
depends my
hindsight,
number 1, man. Because like again,
That's a big leap, you know, dog.
that's so
it's
funny.
not, because I said from the beginning, like all of them can
Interchangeable.
be very much, like literally, I think all of them can be very much interchangeable. Like there's not much difference.
I've decided I'm also moving. But I'm only moving it 1. I'm moving it to 2.
Okay, I think.
What, the bear?
Yeah, it's gone to
Oh,
2.
bro, this is so
It's
difficult.
gone to 2.
Man.
So
But we do need to move on from the bear. Cause
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
move on.
yeah.
from the
So
back,
let's just clarify where everyone has it.
Okay, so
And
Manny, can you give us what you've given us so far?
okay, I'm gonna keep it at number 3 because I don't want to be a Bisola.
okay. So what is your so
So,
far?
right-
What have you
right
got?
now,
Make it number 1. Make it number 1.
Number 5 is Player Bus. Number 4 was
The studio.
the studio. My number 3 is Severance.
And your number 1 is the bear.
My number 1 is the Bear.
Okay,
So you've got
Fair
2
enough,
left.
I got 2
okay,
left.
cool.
Yeah.
Jace, where are you?
This is a better way of doing it as well. So
Mobland
just get
at
things off the
5,
board. It's easier.
The Bear at 4, and then Severance at 2.
Of course, what do you have so far?
So far, I have Creature Commando at 5. I have the Severance at 3, and I have Studio at 1. So I'm missing 2 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay, at number 5, I have Your Friends and Neighbours.
Mhm.
At number 4, I have Abbott.
Good show. Yeah, good picks.
And that's it.
So I know the bear. It's fine. You don't have to.
Because my issue is the bear and Severance are interchangeable for me. Because I feel like the presence of one.
So put them both on.
I think you should put Severance 3 and the bear 2.
No, because that means I have to get rid of my current 2 and 3. And that's the issue.
So, but you've got a 2 and 3.
No, I haven't. My 3. Okay. My 3 currently is Severance / the bear. Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like if I have one,
We're gonna
I
come
have
back to you when
other.
the episode's about to finish.
Okay, cool. I have another one. If that's anyone's.
Man,
Okay,
that's-
let's put the Bear and Severance at 3 for you right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And then we can do your last thing whenever.
Thank you.
I've got the bear at 2. I've got Your Friends and Neighbours at
5.
5 and Severance at 4. Yeah.
Oh, so
you're missing
we're like
3
almost
and
there.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, missing 3 and 1.
Hey,
Chris, is there anything you want to put on the board?
he said that with so much stress.
Just anything that's assured. Like, this is a Gara.
Yeah, my number 1 is a guarantee.
Run
Can
it.
we get that from you?
Okay, cool. So my number 1 is Forever. Yeah.
I like the show.
I like the show.
That was.
I have not seen it.
Same.
Oh, okay, cool.
Haven't seen it.
So it's
what's it on?
a book adaptation.
Netflix.
Yes, it's on Netflix. It's a book adaptation of the same name. So called from. Fucking hell, what's it called? A book. Wait, everyone, calm down.
I mean, it's fine. You can just carry on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and it stars these 2. It's a story of 2 kids. Yeah, kind of just finding themselves. It's a coming of age story. Yeah, it's a Judy Blume book, and it's a coming of age story, and it stars Lovey Simone and Michael Copper Jr.
Isn't it
And-
Cooper?
Cooper.
Yeah.
One of them, and it's them just finding themselves like dating, love,
He's a loser.
friendships, family.
He's a loser.
Yeah.
He's really not. Sorry, guys. My number 1. Thank you. And
I mean, I watched the show as well. I liked it a lot.
and yeah, it's just him finding himself. And I think so. Also watching him understanding his neurodivergence as well, and the pressure of like family and school, and the dynamic of 2 different households and 2 different families, and we didn't get the stereotypical like you know. And the story is really beautiful, and it feels
Nice.
quite relatable. It feels quite accurate to the time. I don't feel like they watered anything down or made anything too and it sits perfectly in this world. And I finished watching it and was like, oh my god.
One thing I loved about the show was the relationship between. There's the contrast between Wood Harris's parenting style as a black father and him being present, but also being firm with his son, but at the same time showing like nuance and understanding of who his son is and the struggles his son has. And then you have the mum who's like quite militant to some degree, and the contrast in parenting styles. And then, as you said, the way the show contrasted the different backgrounds in terms of Michael seems to come. Is his name Michael?
No, well, the actor, but the character's name is, I can't remember.
Yeah, but his character and his family household come from I would say like a lower class to maybe middle. I would say it seems like he's lower class anyway.
Is it?
Yeah.
He gave me middle class.
No, it was her.
Yeah,
Sorry,
she's working class.
She was working class.
She's working class, and he's at middle class.
Middle class.
Yeah, 2-parent household, nuclear family in a unit.
And then how
she's
difficult it is to come into that environment as
Yeah.
someone that's like coming from that background, and how she found it like quite weird. Because
Yeah.
then you have different parenting styles because of the fact you come from.
And then it's like understanding that she was once in his world because she did go to a private school, she did do these things, but why she lost her scholarship and how that affected her. And like just it's their story, but how things weave into the storyline. So like revenge porn was a really big part of it,
Yeah.
and how that
Massive
affected
part of it,
her going forward, or kind of
How it affected her, but not the guy in it.
yeah, and like what that meant, and also her like feeling like she has to do everything for everyone around her. Yeah, and then that's when you realised Wood Harris's parenting style of his character was just so good, because it's like him telling his son and his wife being like, oh, forgiveness can be like, you have to learn to forgive, because why are we angry at her, you know? And again, it's just the end that
Black on screen as well, man.
yeah, man.
There's family on
Two
screen.
things that I really enjoyed about the show you guys ever mentioned is that, again, back to with Harry's parenting style, is when Justin is quite upset at his mum, kind of slags her off.
Yeah.
You don't speak about man like that.
Everyone's like, yeah, bro, don't speak on my wife.
She might be a piece of shit, but
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
say
Look,
that.
you can't say that. And also, there's a scene where Justin is driving somewhere. I can't remember where.
Oh, yeah.
And we see the police car behind him. I don't know about you guys, but I felt like really anxious in that moment.
Super like unsettled. I didn't want
Like,
it.
at all. And it's like, oh, please don't be that show. And obviously pulls over to the side and the police car drives off, which I feel like, because of the world we live in, we know the consequences of what might happen if police officers pull over. And I feel like the fact that all they had to do was show that scene for us to understand that, yes, Justin might be middle to higher class, or he might be living a
But
good
he's still
to decent.
black at the end of the
He's
day.
still black at the end of the day. And that scene just makes sure, like, don't forget that this is reality. And that's all we ever
Which his
needed.
mum tries to remind him
Tries
about
to
quite
remind him all the
often.
time.
She's like, don't be thinking da-da-da-da-da.
Don't deal with the white girls, for
Yeah.
some reasons.
For good reason.
Okay.
But I like the fact that they didn't essentially give us trauma porn.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was a beautiful. My thing is that it's a beautiful story of these two kids, and that's why it was my number one, because, like, the world around them still exists. So racism still a thing, revenge porn still a thing. How we're accessing the internet, parents, like even losing your virginity, like things like that. These are still real life things that you're going through as a teenager. Yeah, but that doesn't make the story like, that's just one focus, race.
Yeah.
Neurodivergence. It's like, no, this is a story of their life and how they're trying to maneuver in the world, and the world's adapting and changing around them, and they have to, in a certain way as well. But guys, most
Yeah,
beautiful story.
Good TV show. Shakisha's
like
best
that.
friend. She was a real one as well. The white babe. She was, man. No?
I'm trying to remember her.
She was. Someone cussed me out because I left her off my like favorite characters list. I was like, oh, I just forgot about her.
Yeah, understandable.
Sorry.
You don't see white people.
I mean,
Too pale.
so Huss, do you want to put something on the board?
Should I put my 2 or 4?
Go for your 4.
Yeah, I'll go for my 4. I'll go for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Came out at the top of the year, right? I believe in January. Yeah, came out in January. One of the first things that I watched that year. This year. Not that year. Yeah, no, it was really good. I actually think it was the best. And also, Jess, you'll be proud of me. It's the second year that I've got an animated show in my. I've got 3 now. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
It's adding up. It's adding up.
Yeah.
Conversion is happening.
But honestly, like, it felt so homely, like it is what it says on the title, you know. But at the same time as well, okay, there was still that superhero fantasticalisms. You know what I'm saying? Doctor Strange obviously wasn't it as well, and then you got like you got like the goblins and etc. and you know all of that. Like the world building was so cool. Peter Parker, like you get like the perfect mix of the whole trying to be like a normal kid, you know what I'm saying, a vibe, obviously mixed in with he is obviously, you know, a superhero as well. But I think more so the best thing about the series is just like the animation style of it is fantastic. Okay, it's really cool. It draws back obviously to the comic books heavily. At times it almost seems like 2D-ish. You know what I mean? Okay, which is obviously like really, really cool. 100% inspired by Into the Spider-Verse and all of that stuff. Inspired in the way of like making good animation, not inspired by the actual animation that is done in both of them. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was a really easy watch as well. I think that's and obviously I'm biased as well. I think Spider-Man is slowly becoming in my top 3 superheroes of all time. You know, but
I suppose he's not there already.
Nah, he
Just out
wasn't.
of curiosity, who's in your top 3 now?
That's a whole other conversation, man.
Okay, first.
Black Panther and Iron Man. Black Panther and Iron Man.
Nah.
I don't think
Black
Black
Panther.
Panther's in there. I don't think Black
Nah.
Panther's
Black
in there.
Panther.
Come on,
Oh yeah,
man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. What
Batman.
Yeah,
sorry.
Batman's
Panther, fair enough.
Batman's my 2. And then
Guess he's black.
who, Batman.
No, he takes his
Yeah.
skin off.
Suits
I
him
mean, there's
colours,
a
Batman.
black variant of him, Batwing
Oh, yeah.
or Bat something.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
man, this is real host scary,
So
man.
Jason,
Left.
So I've got 3 and 1 left. I'm gonna go with 3, and
You
kind
got
of like
me.
similar with huh?
don't copy me, bro. What's
No, I'm
this?
not.
That's all.
Same with everyone else. Like certain numbers, they're just kind of like there just because they're there, but they could just change on any day of how I'm feeling. My number 3 is adolescence. I think,
I can take mine off the board. I got it at 3.
yeah.
What's it? 2
Wait.
is the bear.
Okay.
Is your 2?
No.
Okay, so
Sweet,
you
that's
got
what I
one.
said.
Guys,
Free.
do I put adolescence on there?
I put the bear
Adol-
at 2 and adolescence 3.
I'm gonna put adolescence on 1.
I mean, adolescence.
I get it.
The thing is, I actually understand. But I'm,
Is
I
think
have some words about it.
such a well written show. Like just to kind of like give a quick synopsis of it. It
Synopsis.
follows the story of a family, in particular a boy named Jamie, who is
I don't think his name's Jamie. I think I made that up.
It's Jamie Miller.
Is it?
Oh,
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 okay.
yeah, there you go.
Although-
Who is being who's accused of killing a girl classmate of his, right? And it's kind of like literally a following of the entire story of how it affected his family. The dad played by Steve
Graham.
Steve
Graham.
Graham. Steve Graham.
Oh, I nearly mixed up.
You can say Corral.
Nope.
Oh.
I was gonna say Merchant, but
Okay.
it's neither here nor there. Steve Graham, and kind of like
Dope guy.
how it affects the family, the students, the school in itself, and it is such a interesting conversation with how everything is going on around the world today, and we'll probably get into it in terms of when we talk about films, but I feel like some of my favorite things this year have been a sort of commentary on how certain behaviors, how
No, just because you said films, I know what's going to happen at the next episode, so it's going to be fun.
okay.
Yeah. Commentary, the way the world is, yeah. One battle.
Maybe.
I mean,
But yeah, and I think in particular with adolescence, it speaks to kind of like this growing conversation of online, kind of like this growing sense of misogyny within boys, in particular on the online spaces, you know, and how young white boys in particular as well, like get radicalized, and how easy it is for them to get radicalized. Like that one last scene between Steve Graham and his wife, who I can't remember who played her, but she was excellent in that as well, where Steve Graham is just kind of like just monologuing about how it is that his boy could turn out and do the thing that he did. And he talks about how he grew up and how his dad kind of like physically abused him. He was like, I would never do that to my son. And he didn't do that. Like he was obviously like, you could tell like he's very working class, very stern father, like discipline and stuff like that. But never to the point, or from what we've seen anyway, that he is physically abusive. And, you know, the genuine confusion of like, you know, he's not the best man, but he tried to teach his boy the best he could. And it seems like he tried to do that. And
but I think what you see with that is he still showed the repercussions of sort of family trauma and the way it can be passed down, or parental trauma and the way you can pass it down to your children, because he still was, to some degree, maybe not physically violent,
Still abusive.
But
at
he
least
was still like,
verbally
shouting,
confrontational,
verbally
and the way he
confrontational.
carried himself still had all the essence of
Like
the
when he's
violence
talking
that
about, like,
was
him
put
trying
onto
to put
him.
Jamie into like sports.
The thing is, you can understand why Jamie turns out the way he turns
Yeah.
out after that, because like I think for the first couple of episodes, you're like, his parents seem so normal, like his dad seems
It's
quite
episode
loving.
4.
Yeah.
Episode 4 did it, innit?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, I completely understand why Jamie's the way he is.
No,
Do you know
100%,
what I mean?
100%. Like you can see it, but like
No, I
like,
agree with you
to
on
the
that point.
to the point in the sense of like that you're killing women, and not specifically just killing women, but like the reason why you've killed a woman or a girl in this case, obviously. And I think it just touches on, and it creates such a great conversation. And I love shows that create such a wide conversation. While it was a stupid conversation that was
pissing me
happening,
off, man.
especially when it comes to the idea of knife crime.
They're not focusing.
They're not focusing. Like that's the wrong thing to be focusing on here. But the fact that it was able to create such a wide discourse to them, when the people who actually did know what the fuck they were talking about were like, hey, here are the stats, here are the kind of like the demographic who be doing these things. And I think you just need art like this to be.
I think episode 3 was fucking incredible, man. The
sandwich.
with Erin Doherty, who's just had a really good year. She's such a good actress.
All right, guys, I'm putting it in. Is
episode 3 was sensational, man.
Okay, it's my third place.
Because you can see what you see in that interaction is the switching way. I really find conversations interesting because it's a power dynamic, right? And they can shift and sway from. They can seesaw. And what you see is initially, she's in control of the room, and there's certain situations where she's standing above him, and you think, oh, she's in control of this situation, she's going to bring him a sandwich. But then you start to see he's manipulating the situation in his favor. He's manipulating her. He's pretending like he's a victim in some instances, but then raises his voice and gets angry, and you can see the visceral anger that he's just boiled up within him over the particular period of time. Then you see the child in him again, and it's like sometimes it's like, is he playing on it, or is he actually being a child here? And I think it's both. It's so both, and that's the conversation that's interesting
about it, because it's like it does speak to this kind of like, not real life, like, because I don't, well,
it does speak on real life
like that, but I guess it does in the sense of like how wildly different, and the dynamics between kind of like men and women in that particular sense, where it's like, to your point about how all of a sudden he felt like he was in control. We're talking about a 14-year-old kid,
especially when the police officer left the room.
Exactly.
You see the switch.
Exactly. And like, again, like the conversation it creates, the question that it poses about kind of like misogyny, how we socialize boys, like how we inherently kind of like automatically think that, well, men are violent, boys are violent, and the fact that, you know, you see that within Jamie and all of the kind of like dualities.
It's picked up and it's learned. But what was you going to say about the sandwich?
Yeah, that one particular part of it, when she's like, she gives him the sandwich, and then she's like wrapping everything up, but like she's so like overwhelmed. After when he leaves the room, being like, do you like me? I think that's when you just like, oh my gosh, he is a child, he is a boy, like he's actually a child, but you're still like, he's evil and wicked, but he's a baby, and then her even touching the sandwich and then being so disgusted and like wiping her hand while trying to like just throw something away. It's super simple.
She's fucking so talented, man.
The way it just pans to the sandwich, wipes her hand, and it's just like, you feel disgusted as well. You're like, yuck, you know. But there's just so much, that dance that they have, just the back and forth, the dance in that third episode. That's the episode that got me the most, actually.
I think
that was the one,
the best episode.
Yeah, so that's why I'm putting it at my number 3.
I know you want to speak on it.
Yeah, I think, especially in the UK, we've had a long line of good films and TV shows that focus on British social realism, and adolescence being one of the latest ones. Like when you have things like Lollipop, This Is England.
Lollipop, fucking good movie, man.
Great movie. Great movie.
Yeah.
I
see.
So good.
I love it. So
Graham as well. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's also This England is amazing. The TV show is as well for it.
Is it?
There's a TV show for This
I
England.
did not know that.
Wait, there's a movie?
That's the original one.
That's the
one I watched. 2006, the film came out.
I've only known the TV shows. It's got like 3 or 4 different ones, like 98, 99.
Yeah, but This is England one, I think, was set in the 80s.
I've only seen the film.
I only seen the film as well, but there was a TV show for it. But just like films or TV shows that cover or discuss British social realism is like some of my favourites, especially how, like, even when I recently watched Urchin, it's just like to make the story such so human. And I think within the 4 episodes we can see how Jamie comes who he is based on how he's been failed throughout life. We see how the school fails them, especially fails young boys.
That teacher was so fucking crap.
He was so crap.
Yeah.
But that is the reality for our schools in the UK. The teachers and assistant teachers. But then you also see the teachers that are really trying their best, but they're just really struggling. There's no structure, there's no support system. They're not able to handle a class of 30 children, and half of them being boys and acting the way that they are. It's like there's only so much that
there's that little kid. Remember him? That little piece of shit. There's a little. There's a little cunt in that episode. Yeah, he's a twat. But you've seen that kid in school. We've all seen that kid in school. I can't lie to you. He's a CUNT pal.
So one thing I think
next
the
Tuesday.
show does really well was something similar like that. I feel like in The Wire, which each season focuses on something else.
Yeah,
I feel like
thematically, yeah.
thematically, I feel like adolescents that well, where we see his family fail him, the school fail him, and community fail him as well. Especially in episode 4, where
The neighbor.
when not the neighbor, it was the
local boy at the
store. At the store.
basically being like, it could have been AI.
Yeah, it couldn't be.
That was my favorite conversations, yeah, because it's like, oh my god,
This
Like,
is
they walk
real
amongst
people,
us.
yeah.
They walk amongst us.
So yeah, adolescence
AI.
and out of all the TV shows that I watched this year, is probably the one that stuck with me the most.
Yeah.
Is the one that I thought about the most. And just the fact that they took such a risk in terms of like making every single episode a one shot.
That as well. Fucking hell, we didn't even get into that bit, but
It adds to appeal. Something that's great. It's not something easy to do, and especially them not spoke about how many takes they have to do.
Got to reset every time.
You have to reset every time there's something wrong, and even the technical side of things of actually getting from one place to another, especially in episode 2,
Yeah,
when we had school, and then we have it go all the way to Stephen Graham,
Yeah.
right towards the end.
I've seen that video where how they shot
Yeah,
that.
insane.
Yeah,
man.
and we'd have to like carry from one person to
Yeah.
another to the machine.
Or like the
Yeah.
drones when they're literally coming out of the window and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think there's such, and I think there's only like one scene where they have to like digitally alter it just because they physically couldn't do it when Ryan jumps through the window. Yeah, I think it's a great TV show, and it's something that's not easily to replicate. I think it's something that stamps a particular time in our lives in 10, 15 years time when we might go back to watching adolescence or think about adolescence is based on that period because that's how the world was. Hopefully it does change in whichever way it does, and hopefully for the better. But I think it's an important TV show. It does highlight that as much as, like, I don't know, maybe because I grew up around people that have done shitty things. They're not necessarily bad people, but they just do bad things. And it's important that from early on, they have been full, but whatever system they're part of, whatever school they're part of, whatever family they're part of. And obviously, Jamie's not a victim in all this, but he's a victim in some sort of sense of being failed by the system in life and system it is. But obviously, the most important thing is that the girl herself got failed as well. And I like the fact that they also highlight the fact that they didn't want the girl to be part of the show at all because it's not necessarily about the victim, it's about the perpetrators and why they do what they do, how they get away with doing what they do, and why they continue to do what they do.
But that conversation after that was really interesting to me. I think the whole battle of do you highlight the victims or not, or how necessary is it to highlight the victims versus the perpetrators? Like, why does Jamie have 4 parts to his story and she doesn't even have one?
Yeah.
And I think that was one of my favorite conversations after. And I think because
He's
it was
even
actually a
mentioned
good
in the
one.
show, he also mentioned in the show when the police officer saying like, every time something like this happens, it's always about the perpetrator, it's all about the perpetrator, but everybody always forgets about a victim, which I definitely hear. But I think
it was it was obviously clearly a very intentional choice
No, of
to do
course.
I
so.
think for this show, I definitely agree that in a sense in the World Wide World in general, how we always
Victims
focus
are
on the
forgotten
about.
perpetrator,
Rather than-
because they
But
forget
this shows
that.
as more like a case study
I
rather
think-
than
Yes.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what
I
it's-
liked the conversation after because
Yeah.
I feel like it was actually a good conversation as opposed to like the knife crime one.
Yeah.
You know, when you're actually focusing and looking
'Cause
in.
the knife is
The
not
knife crime
point
is
at all.
not the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
It's got
It's
nothing
not-
to do.
when you don't
it's,
look
it's just,
in-
it's just kind of like, I mean, in the context of the story, like it is just what has happened. It was just a narrative device, so to speak.
You
But
could
like
use the brick. It wouldn't change
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
It wouldn't have changed a thing exactly. And
point.
like the conversation about it as to why they didn't focus, I thought it was kind of like a good one because of the actual other ideas that they wanted to get at, where it's like I feel like if they did try to focus on the victim, on the girl, in that sense, it would make this feel like an individual case. But this is not an individual case.
Yeah.
Like instances like that are not individual.
Because even
They
when
are
you see
happening.
Ashley Waters' character, his son, and the fact that you can see that his son is probably 4 scrolls away from being indoctrinated as well, yeah.
Because he highlights that himself.
He
Yeah.
highlights
And I think
it, yeah.
it's really good that we don't get the victim story because you get to see that all these boys are capable of it.
Exactly.
It wasn't because Jamie was
Exactly.
rejected. No, it's because Jamie doesn't feel like he should be rejected. And why does he think that? Because of what he's been fed and what he's been indoctrinated into. But it was great, I think.
Yep.
And
Just
that's why it's my 3rd pick.
fair play. I just want to shout out Erin Doherty because she was. The
Yeah.
show I should have mentioned also was 1,000 Blows, and I love season 1. It's a fucking incredible show.
I thought you were going
Really well made.
Really good show.
And she is a talent.
Star. She's a star.
Like, she's so fucking good. She can play like this boisterous, very powerful individual who pretty much gets what she wants at any point in 1,000 Blows and then goes into 1,000 Blows. Not 1,000 Blows, goes into adolescence, sorry, and plays somebody completely different who, what? Oh, 1,000 what?
Yeah, that's what she was.
No, because and then she just goes into nigga. That's not what you were meant to say. And
Yeah, but correct yourself. Really quick.
then, but it was just really horny as hell. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe my mind's in other places. I don't know.
Exactly.
No, she's incredibly talented. So, but I think that was a good segment on adolescence. If you haven't seen the
You
series,
see the way we spoke at adolescence? That should be our number one.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it.
I've still
No,
I've
Forever's
still got my
still
number
number
one. I've still got my one.
Yeah?
But has anyone got something they want to put on the board? Has everyone? Who's got 4?
I got mine all done.
I've got one left.
I've got my number 1 left, which I am
And Bish, what have you got
One
left?
number 2 left. Sorry.
going to have to change to number 3
I
afterwards.
think I have number 2 left, but I don't.
We'll
really
leave you
have
to
number
last.
2 left.
And I say that not as a slight. We'll leave you to
No,
last.
I'm not offended.
Well, it is a slight now. Jason,
No, I just went with adolescence, so I feel like.
you're done.
He's got one more, but
so
he
yeah,
Because I
wants
got
to
one
go
more, but
There you go.
do you want me to just go? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So after this conversation, I'm going to have to relegate my number 1 to number 3 and put adolescence at number 1 because
Valid.
it's actually amazing. But so technically, my number 1 is Andor season 2. I think
I was going to say speed through this, but you can't because it's actually quite a very relevant show. So do your thing.
it's a very relevant show, but I am going to speed through it.
Can you sell it to me, please?
You don't have to be a Star Wars person to like it. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Season 1's
No,
very
no,
good.
no,
though.
no. Season 1 is good.
Season
So
1's good. I've seen 2.
Andor, so obviously a Star Wars show. This is kind of like a lead up story. Have you ever seen any of the actual Star Wars films?
God damn
Okay.
it.
All right. Well, anyway, it follows the main character, Cassian, right? Cassian Andor, who kind of like is this kind of like starts off as this guy who goes about through life just surviving, right? He lives on this poor planet and stuff like that. And the Empire is this oppressive force in his life. Anyway, things happen and he kind of like lands in this resistance fighting group. And he then kind of like gets not indoctrinated, but he starts believing for a better world and starts fighting for that. That's kind of like the actual premise. And in season 2, it's just a continuation of that, where Cassian has been part of this like rebel resistance group trying to just destabilize this oppressive empire and government, so on and so forth. And in particular with season
Just to give you like some context, like it concentrates on the rebel groups that are fighting on the ground, whilst let's say in the future like the movies are happening. Does that make sense? Okay.
yeah, so
like
it's a setup for the
Is that the pre-story?
pre-story for
Yeah,
the actual
but
kind of
also-
like original trilogies.
exactly, but also it gives us a setup of how when the movies were happening, there were still rebel alliances across like several planets that were fighting that same war. So it wasn't just that story that was like focused on, it was here. So a lot of these stories will end with like what started in the films and you go but because they heard about it on like a different planet. You know what I'm saying that sort of vibe. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Now the acting performances throughout the show are flipping amazing. Diego Luna, Denise Go or Goff, I don't know.
She's
how
a
to
fucking
pronounce that.
really good actress. She's fucking really good,
Andy
man.
Serkis, of course. Then you've got
What about
Forrest
Serkis?
Whitaker as well, who just to kind of like mention a few stars in there.
Remember we
And
saw him at
Forrest.
the girlfriend,
Yes.
and I was like, should I say hello to him?
Did you not?
No.
Of course you didn't.
No, but
guy's
he
too cool
was.
for it.
He was busy.
It
Okay.
wasn't the right time. Definitely wasn't.
Oh,
Didn't
okay,
think it's
fair.
the right time.
No, he was super busy.
No, yeah, and
You make him busier.
it was the end of the night. Like he was going home. I'm pretty sure he looked pissed.
You have to grab him like this. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Anyway, sorry, Circus.
No, it's all good. But season 2 is essentially kind of like because it's the last season. There's only 2 seasons of it, and season 2 is kind of like the crescendo of the beginning of the rebel groups that you then see kind of like in the original trilogy, and then I guess post so like 7 to 9, if that makes sense. And I think it is just such a beautifully written show. It is so emotional. Certain characters that kind of like have this ironic death and stuff like that. It is a fantastic show, but I thought it was my number 1. Adolescence is my number 1, and therefore
Valid.
it
So
is
it's number 3.
Yeah, so it's my number 3. Yeah.
Fair dues. I've heard really good things about season 2. I watched season 1 and I really liked it, so I do need to watch it.
Dope.
Sam.
Last but not least, my number 2 is Peacemaker season 2.
I liked it all the way until the end, you know.
The end was a bit blah blah blah. Okay, I did watch season 1 and 2 back to back, so
sure.
I feel like I'm rating it as a series. You know what I
That's
mean?
what same people that did Game of Thrones. I don't know if you've and I don't mean to interrupt, but
No,
like
go ahead.
with Game of Thrones, if you watch Game of Thrones season to season,
You have favorite season.
you would have seen the difference in the quality. But I think
For
if you
sure.
just binged it, it's easier to surf the wave of where the show took
That's
you.
a good point.
Yeah, because
and
1 to 4 I got to binge, and then was it 1 to 3 I got to binge, and I was like, oh, it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
I reckon season 2 I didn't enjoy that much. Because rewatching it, I was like,
Oh. Anyway, let's not. We don't want
Sorry,
to.
yeah,
we
it's
don't
a
want to
whole-
do a Game of Thrones thing today. Peacemaker's good though. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Honestly, for, like I love. Do you know what? Okay, I'm happy for John Cena, man. You know, I'm happy that I think it's his most like honest role. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I think when I like say that, I mean that he was very truthful about how he got the role, about how he wasn't like the first choice, you know, for Peacemaker, and how kind of James Gunn even told him that, you know, and I mean, but he had to kind of like pitch himself to James like, yo, I can do this. Do you know what I'm saying? And I mean, since then has made it his thing to kind of like prove that he can be this dynamic, kind of weird, misogynistic, racist, you know what I mean? Okay, but at the same time as well, okay, like a person that has a learning curve, you know, and that can actually, you know, if you grow. And I actually
The
think,
contradiction of that is his best friend is Daniel. What's her name?
Dead Runner?
No,
Um,
Brooks.
from-
Daniela
yeah.
Brooks.
Oh yeah,
Her
yeah,
character.
From Orange
Yeah.
is
The
the New
contradiction, his best friend's a black woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Which is-
yeah. Which is, and by the way, she's incredible.
She's really good.
She's really good in it. Okay,
The acting
and-
overall is really good.
Oh,
But she's just fantastic full
acting's
stop.
great.
Yeah, she is.
I do want to say like I think one of the weakest people for me, which is again ironic, is James Gunn's wife.
Oh, hardcore.
Yeah,
I like the character, you know.
Hardcore in season 1 for me was ass. In season 2 for me, she was fantastic.
Jennifer.
Okay, fair.
I think she
Fair.
yeah. I think in 1 she had no character, no baseline, no arc. Okay, and then in 2 it was all about her. Like it was literally
Good
all
milk
about
as well.
her. Yeah. Yeah, great milk. But I
There's
loved.
a lot of milk talk. This
Hey man,
Yeah, Gaz has changed.
I also loved
Still love my black
James
queens.
Gunn's take on the multiverse. You know, like like I love the fact, okay, that he didn't expand it too much. He didn't go crazy about it. Okay, it was subtle. It was quick. It was like 1.5 episodes. Do you know what I mean? Okay, like he made it like, oh, hey guys, this is a thing. We're gonna see it again, but not right now. Do you know what I mean? Okay, and it was it played into that. He also, what Gunn does really well is that he builds arcs fantastically well in series that are obviously going to lead on to the films, hopefully, in which we're going to see, because like, you know, Rick Flag Senior, you know, and what's her name, Viola Davis' character, Amanda Waller, okay, and even her, even though we don't see her, but okay,
She's
but her-
referenced.
she's referenced so much, like her aura's there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
You feel her presence.
No, you really feel her presence, honestly, man, because half of what they're trying to do, it's in fear of like her. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, and then obviously in season 2, it's because she's now been like outed, you know, as this. It's massive, and you feel like she's gonna play like a huge role moving forward. Lex Luthor, obviously, like a massive touch to season 2 as well, you know. So yeah, like I think it was a very well put together thing. I also think one of the most creative opening credits for both seasons, okay,
Yeah.
that I've seen for you know a very long time.
Song's catchy.
Song super catchy, super weird, you know.
Dancing's kind of. It all makes sense though for the world.
All makes sense, man. Okay, do you know what I'm saying?
I didn't like the ending of the season though.
Same. Did you think it was just
just set up.
ended? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
It was just. It didn't give this because there's no more Peacemaker after
It
this.
didn't end the arc. Yeah.
It didn't end the arc for the show, and it can't because he might feature in the DCU in the future,
DC,
but
yeah.
because of that, you don't get a closure to his story for his series. So it just feels like, oh, yeah, he's going to appear in the DCU again, and it's like that was disappointing. Especially
And it starts that way as well. Remember, it's like it's in episode 1. It starts with him auditioning to be in the DCEU with the
no, you're with the gang.
with the gang. So it kind of ends in the same manner.
But yeah, it's still a good series for sure.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I thought it wouldn't be for me, and it was for me. It's good.
I do think as well, by the way, the only thing if I had my criticism with Gunn is that because I know that he didn't direct every episode and he didn't write every episode, but obviously he did for a majority of it. I know that Gunn loves his music. Some of the times he missed out on so much dialogue because he was just doing these montages, bro. You know what I mean? And I was like, brother, like I get it, man, but just let them talk. You know what I mean? Especially in like the emotional bits, like when hardcore and Peacemaker's relationship in the first like 3 episodes of season 2. You don't get much understanding of it. You just get these like musical montages of them hugging and whatever, and that's pretty much it. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was. It's my number 2. I'm very proud of it, man. It's dope. And that's me done. What the fuck?
Amazing. Guys, on to you.
Oh, because you need to go last.
Yeah.
So my number 1 is a series I've spoken about a lot. We haven't got it here in the UK, which is quite unfortunate. But we're getting a season 2 of it. It's this like early next year. It's The Pit.
I've heard about that.
It's your number 1.
It's my number 1.
Do you know? Okay, I've been trying to guess all the guys. Yeah. The Pit wouldn't have been top 20. To be
Really?
honest.
I knew Pit was.
I know you liked it, but I didn't think you liked it more than Daredevil.
He doesn't care for Daredevil.
Well,
Come on.
He doesn't care for Daredevil Born Again.
It's not even
He doesn't
an
care for
honorable
Daredevil
mention.
Born Again.
Yeah, just season.
no, I just didn't like large parts of season 1 Born Again. I still love the Daredevil character.
No, sorry.
And I'm still I think season 2 has a lot of promise based upon
What's being said?
You don't care for
the
season
setup
1
around
Daredevil.
No, for large parts, no. It wouldn't have made my top. It wouldn't have made my top 10.
Probably doesn't make your top 20.
But The Pit being your number 1, sell it to us.
Yeah, please.
There's parts of it I was just like, oh.
It's in a lot of people's number
Yeah.
1 of the year.
It follows a 15-hour shift in a Pittsburgh medical center
Is it
hospital.
15 episodes?
Yeah, 15 episodes, so 1 hour. Each episode
Oh,
is
that's sick.
Each episode is 1 hour of that 15-hour shift, and it really hyper focus on like what it is to be a part of the medical staff post-COVID, and the manic nature of the role, the way they have to balance their working lives with their personal lives, and it really impacts both. So like naturally, when we watch TV shows or movies, like we're really interested in the person, and I think what you do as your job it doesn't define you, but it has a large impact on your personal life and vice versa. Your personal life and what you do at home impacts you when you're going into work, and we see that through not just the lead character who's Noah Wiles, I believe, but the whole cast as a whole. And so the difference between this and like a ER is obviously the way it's shot, the way it's made in terms of the 15 hours in 1 hour shifts, or the 15-hour shift in 1 hour segments, alongside it being post-COVID. And we see the difference. If you was to put the 2 shows apart, you'd see like the stark differences. It's so chaotic. Like you see a lot of craziness in the series, a lot of crazy injuries, a lot of absurd situations that the staff have to deal with. You see a lot of like the personal relationships that the characters have in the series. It's so well written. It's so chaotic. It's almost like the Bear season 1 with, because of the balance of the chaos with the personal dynamics of the characters and their relationships. The acting cast are so good, and it's really diverse as well. It's like a real representation from what I gather of that particular field in today's world, where you get so many people from different backgrounds, and you just have to get on with the job and you work together, and you really feel that family unit that they have, despite the fact that someone can be Pakistani American born and someone can be Native American born and someone can just be American, someone can be a Black American, and you really see the cohesive unit of that particular team.
Wow.
And it feels so authentic to the times we live in now. It's really well shot.
And why is it not here?
So it's a HBO Max series, and it technically should be on Now TV or Sky, but it's just not. Don't know why.
That's so stupid.
But we're getting a season 2 of it.
I thought it got
early Jan.
cancelled. Was it originally got cancelled and then it got picked back up?
Oh no, the ratings were crazy. Yeah, it's one of the most popular shows that HBO have made this year. I think that, Task and It Welcome to Derry are like their peak shows
Task is
of the year.
good.
Task is decent. Yeah, Task is decent. It's not as good as Mayor of Easttown, which I watched recently, and it's the same maker.
Oh, okay.
Task is cool, but Mayor of Easttown is fucking.
Is Mayor of Easttown?
Kate Winslet,
Yeah.
fucking good, man.
Thanks.
Love Kate
Surprised you
Winslet.
don't have slow horses anywhere near there.
I didn't
No,
like
this
season 5.
Yeah. I knew
Okay.
for certain you don't like this season.
I think season 5 is the weakest.
Okay.
And I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It just felt directionless to some degree, and it felt like, because I know season 5, the book it's based on came out in 2017, so that was when there was a lot of the Brexit stuff going on, and that's what it's based upon. So it does feel current to today, but it also feels very much like it wasn't written for 2025.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah, in terms of like, I don't know, this is the positioning of the antagonist in the series. It just felt inconsiderate of the times we're living in to some degree, with a lot of the Islamophobia that's going on.
I've really enjoyed the new season. But
I enjoyed it as well.
But I feel like I felt the opposite though. The reason I liked it because I felt so reflective of the time.
That's what I'm saying. It is to some degree, but I don't know. There was a lack of nuance to the antagonist for me.
Yeah, I feel like they should have more to them.
It was just, oh yeah, we want to do this because we're victims, and it's like I didn't actually get to know.
It's also
Why?
it leaves you does the Apple TV thing where you should know about the history of Libya. If you know the history of Libya, you can completely understand
where they're coming
doing.
from. Yeah.
But if you don't, it's like just another bunch of Muslims, and that's why it looks so like, oh. But again,
Can we just, guys? I'm so sorry, man. Can we just censor some words, please?
What did you say?
So say it again, you stupid.
Did you know that
My bad.
Will Smith is a producer on Slow Horses?
no, he's not actually him. It's another Will Smith.
Comedian Will Smith.
It's not actually like Will Smith. Will
That
Smith.
is that Will Smith.
No,
It's
Will
not that Will
Smith.
Smith.
I heard that too.
Yeah, no, that's like the running joke. It's not actually Will Smith. It's another.
No,
Will
no,
Smith.
I heard it's actually Will Smith. So.
We've
Of
heard.
course you did. But just the last thing on the pit though is I love the relationships.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I love the way the show delves into the medical students who are on. It's like literally their first working shift as medical students.
That's what it's so. Continue.
Go on.
I'm so sorry.
No, go. It's a conversation. It's fine.
My girl, because I've forgotten her name, so it's not very
Asian
helpful.
girl?
Yeah, the British one.
Yeah.
So she's
Wait, which one? Because there's two. Is she
the
a bit?
one that's from that we know, but she's in bare shows in the UK. And I can't remember what it is.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's cooked me.
And her mum is part of the staff.
I think so.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, basically, I said all that to say that she's fantastic.
Fucking really good. But you see the dynamic between like the experienced staff who have to sort of guide these young students along their way, and then the naivety of the young medical staff who do a lot of stupidness, but it's fun stupidness, learning curve kind of stupidness. Fucking good show. I'm looking forward to season 2. Yasmin put me on, so shout out to Yasmin because she
Shout out Yasmin.
she loves TV. She's like you. She's a TV girl. Shout out to
Shout out
Yas.
Yasmin, man.
Yeah, mind you. So you,
Okay,
you're the
on
only
to
one.
me. Okay,
What do you need to clear?
honestly,
Her number one, no?
no, my number one.
No,
man.
number one is
It was
already
the
done.
easiest one.
What's your number one?
Forever.
You're right.
Yeah, super simple. It's my number 2.
Well, you had Severance and The Bear at 3, but
fell up with
changed
you.
the 3 to Adolescence. So then, is Severance and The Bear either 2 or 4 or not?
No, I've already got my 4.
Allah Akbar. Okay.
Yeah, my number 2 is either Severance, The Bear, or Yellow Jacket season 3.
So more shows.
I have not seen Yellow Jackets, but
And I think-
that looks really
No,
good.
no, Jace, we honestly, we have no time for dialogue.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay, so Yellow Jackets is a survival show.
No, is it in your list?
I think so. Well,
Oh, yeah.
Here's my thing. No, here's my thing. Yeah, the reason I don't want to put The Bear or Severance is because it's there. Like we know it's great.
Then don't put it.
Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna stick with my original plan.
Throw it out. Then
Yeah.
Take one out.
Because I literally was talking about Yellow Jackets. So I don't know why you guys are.
Yeah, but no, can you take one off, please?
I'm starting talking about Yellow Jackets because I'm going to pick Yellow Jackets.
Okay.
What the fuck? Oh,
When he asked you, is Yellow Jacket on your list? He said, I think so.
yeah. I said, yeah, I think so. Because I think so. Like anything could happen right now. We could all die right this second, guys. You can't be certain about anything in life. Cool. Yellow Jackets is a survival show about these. It's a football team, a girls' football team. They get into a plane crash and they are left to fend for themselves after one of them intentionally sabotages the rescue team. Yeah.
That is not what I thought Yellow Jackets was.
At all.
At all.
This sounds lit.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but
Yeah, it's really good, yeah. And basically, we're working in present and past. So the show, like, literally goes from present to past. It kind of feels like Kevin can fuck himself, yeah, in terms of the filming, because they don't waste time. And like back in the day, because the characters just move, just switch, just go, yeah, and the story just keeps going, and we don't know who's dead. So that's really important because they spent time out in the wilderness. We know they get rescued, yeah. We're gonna get the last season. So season 4 next year, they're clearly just been left for dead, but we don't know who has died.
Wait, are they 4 seasons still lost?
Yeah, they're 4 seasons. No, because they're not. We're working in present and past tense.
Fair
so
enough,
in season
okay.
1, yeah. Sorry, in season 1, yeah, we know that there's like 4 core characters that are alive because their stories are happening in current time. Whilst we get the flashbacks or the story of what happened to them, yeah, and then. Each season, like we get another couple characters that who could still be alive. We don't know if they're alive, and there's just one character that we finally found out that she's died in this season, and that's the biggest character to die because we don't know her story, and she gets referenced a lot in present day, but we don't know if she died because some of them have died when they got out of the forest or whatever.
Yeah.
They've died in like just natural causes and stuff, or got hit by a bus, whatever.
How long is the age gap between past and present?
It's about 40 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
40.
No, they're 40, so it's about 20 years.
Okay.
Damn, fair enough.
And it's just honestly, I think
really good.
it's one of my favorite shows from this year because I've binged all of it at once,
Yellowstone.
and it's just like back to back to back to back. And yeah, there's just some really interesting themes in there, just about like friendship. Friendship's the main part, anger. Yeah, and I think anger is shown in such an interesting way because they're all young girls going through life, and they've also one of their teachers is there. And there's 2 boys on the trip. Yeah, there's 2 boys on the trip because their dad was the coach of the football team, and they were talking on the trip with them because they were being naughty at school. Yeah, and like one of the first deaths you see is his dad. So you're watching grief and anger happen immediately, and then things like how are they going to survive? How they haven't got any survival skills. They're kids. They didn't bring. Some of them have got allergies. Like the real basic things that we need in life. Yeah, but again, and then like one of them's pregnant. So we've got also like, oh, how are they going to raise a child? Yeah. Then you've got the whole like, a couple of them are gay in there as well, and they're secretly dating. Like, there's a lot of things happening whilst they're also trying to just stay alive. Yeah. Yeah. So it's real life versus trying to stay alive. And yeah, Yellow Jackets is my number 2.
Back to back. What's your 3?
I already did my 3.
What's your 3?
Adolescence.
So what's your 2?
Yellow
Jackets, and that's it.
Yeah.
So no Bear, no Severance.
No.
Cool, perfect.
After all that, I mean, yeah, thank you.
I said it once. This is the craziest part.
I said all good.
Yeah. Not you, it's him. I mentioned it. I was like, oh, it's interchangeable. My number 3, and because you spend the time talking about yourself, yeah, you didn't hear what I had to say. Piece of shit.
So,
anyways,
to round up the episode, it's been a really enjoyable sort of roundup of the year. Manny, do you want to read out your 5 to 1?
Sure. My 5 to 1 are Floor Bus number 5.
Okay, there you go.
Floor Bus number 5. Studio number 4. I went with The Bear number 3, Severance number 2, and Adolescence number 1.
Happy with your 5?
I'm
Should
happy
be,
with my
that's a
5.
really good
It'll change again, but I'm
Yeah.
happy with that 5.
Jason?
So with my 5, we got Mobland for The Bear season 4, Andor season 2 at my 3, then Severance at 2, and then we've got Adolescence at my 1.
good list.
Course over to you.
5th, Creature Commandos. 4th, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. 3rd, Severance. 2nd, Peacemaker. And 1st is The Studio.
My number 5 is Your Friends and Neighbours. Number 4, Abbott Elementary. Number 3 was Adolescence. Number 2 was Yellow Jacket season 3, and number 1 was Forever.
Good list, diverse list.
Yeah, very.
And I didn't put The Bear or Severance because they are great shows, but I don't think I needed to put them in there.
Yeah. I think you could have knocked off your number 5 for one of them.
To be fair,
Your Friends and Neighbours.
To be fair, do you think I can
love
knock
Your Friends
off
and Neighbours so much.
my number
Nope.
5 for
Nope, you can't.
Adolescence?
No, you can't knock
You
anything
just
off.
locked it in.
No, you can't. You can't knock
just
anything
locked
off.
it
You
in.
can't. You can't because you can't make a whole song and dance about other people doing things and try and do it at the last minute.
I'm doing it once. You've done it 4
guys,
times, bro. Chill
no,
out,
I haven't
man.
done it 4 times.
You have done it 4
No,
times.
I haven't.
You literally have. We literally shifted the whole way that we do the show, okay? So we can fit you into it.
I actually made the show quicker by. Firstly, I made the show quicker by being like, "Oh, your number 4 is the same as my number 5. We'll just talk about it." How about that? Anyway, guys.
I'll let you have that, even though that was like a joint thing. You can for this argument, it's fine. Anyway, made my point. Thank you. Number 5, Your Friends and Neighbours, Twin.
Gay.
Twin.
You had it 4 or 5. Wait, what did you say? Wait, what did you say? Then?
He called you gay.
You'll find that recorded.
Oh, I don't watch episodes, man.
Fair enough.
I'm not watching myself back.
Then I guess you'll never know.
Sometimes I do.
I guess you'll never know. You don't watch yourself back.
No, you didn't hear,
Sometimes.
you didn't hear what he said.
Sometimes he does.
Yeah, but not in the studio, is it?
Yeah.
In the studio. Your Friends and Neighbours, number 5. Number 4 is Severance season 2. Number 3 is The Bear season 4. Number 2 was
Adolescence.
Was it?
no, it wasn't. Adolescence is 3. The Bear's number 2.
Yeah.
And The Pit's number 1.
Okay.
But shout out to 1,000 Blows because we like that show.
Yeah.
A lot of blows.
Yeah. Shout out
Are
to
there
Bear.
actually a lot of blows in it?
So now
It's
we
boxing
need to wrap up by picking the group 5.
Were you making notes?
There's not actually much time for that though.
Yeah. Can you not just do it on the thingy, on the post?
Can we do it in post?
And we can all find out at the same time.
I don't want to because it's gonna annoy me that none of mine are gonna make the top 5.
You also want to make it
some
five.
of yours will.
Yeah.
Surely.
You've got Adolescence.
You got Adolescence.
You got The Bear.
No, she doesn't.
You do though because you
No,
like
but,
it.
no, but
Yeah.
you.
I don't mind.
But, yeah.
The truth is, it's gonna be Severance, Adolescence, The Bear, and I'm actually gonna be fine with it because
Yeah,
To be
no,
fair,
that's a good list.
I think Forever might sink in because he gave Forever 5 points.
yeah.
Yeah, just do it on the ranking. Just do it on that. I think that makes more sense anyway because those are our favourite shows, right? So the PCS one should just be in a climb as that accumulation, of
Yeah,
all of our votes.
with the points.
Okay, T.
Oh, okay. I mean, that'll be.
Just
Usually,
tally.
used to fight against it, but you know what?
Yeah, because that took too much time as well.
I'm
That's
glad we're
what-
not fighting
that was
today
like half an hour of us
It's
fighting.
because you knew we took so much time because of you. Now you just feel like yeah.
I didn't take that much time this episode. You guys can listen back to it. I spoke the least amount of time out of everyone else, and I'm actually standing on that. I really didn't speak that much today.
What we really need though is for people watching and listening to submit their top fives.
Yes, please.
Let us know your thoughts on your 5 favorite shows of the year and why. Always interested in why. Always looking for new stuff to watch as well.
Yeah.
Because although we've got a wide, varied taste in
What
films
did we
and shows.
miss?
Huh?
What did we miss?
Yeah.
Exactly. Let us know what we didn't necessarily add to our list, man. Although there's going to be a second part to this, we're still going to give you a huge thank you for listening in because this is kind of the wrap up of the year.
Yeah, rocking with us.
So thank you for rocking with us this year. Hope you've enjoyed a lot of our film and TV takes. Make sure you check out the next episode, which is going to be on our top 5 movies of the year. Make sure you follow these lovely individuals on their social platforms. Make sure you follow PCS on our platforms as well. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And that's us.
Over and out.
Boom, boom.
Did you do the intro?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Lashana Lynch, and you are listening to the Post Credit Scene podcast.